Welcome back to After the Podcast.
Sorry.
Everyone was distracted. No one saw that coming.
Yeah, I snick attack.
Just snuck it in.
The burn's gone. We're good now.
Yeah.
We're ordered some wings. We're going to sit here. Probably bullcrap for a little bit. Wings get here. We'll go from there. But guys, I honestly have to say that was a really good podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Not a problem.
Appreciate it.
And as always, I am drinking my twisted tea and barefoot wine.
Yum.
Good,
It was good, wasn't it?
yeah,
Very
it was
It
good.
was delicious. Yeah, amazing.
You guys want some more?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
See?
You don't have to tempt me with a good time.
But Charlie, I do appreciate you guys coming on with your podcast.
Thank you for letting us be on. And this is our first ever after show podcast that we're recording for, too. So.
Oh, this is your... Oh, okay.
Yeah. We don't do an after show.
I got it going, so...
I honestly think the after show will... because we're sitting here the whole time talking about, well, this episode, the last episode, you guys are going to see, it was just completely just fucking...
Chaos.
The last hour alone is good enough.
You know, something, a little thing here that I thought was funny is he got this whiskey glass you poured his wine into, and it made me think of a bit by the comedian Jim Gaffigan. You guys like stand-up comedy?
I've seen a few stuff with him, yeah.
He talks about, he says, you ever drink wine out of anything that's not a wine glass? You're like an alcoholic.
What if you drink it out of the bottle? I mean,
He goes,
A friend of my friend Shannon, we were at her house one night, and she seriously sat in a corner and drank a whole bottle of wine by herself.
Yeah.
And she was shit-faced.
well, yeah.
And, I mean, she's like 5'4", 95
I
pounds.
saw that one coming.
But I'm telling you right now, I bet she had the worst hangover ever.
Dude, wine destroys you.
Yes. If that's all you drink, yes.
But if you guys tuned in last week, we basically, after the podcast, we just sat here, reminisce, bullcrap. We got these guys here. This is their first time ever doing it. This is our second episode, so it's kind of new for all of us. But I would like to just bullshit.
Sure.
You know, just...
Yeah.
I mean, before we hit record, we were just sitting here doing that anyway.
Right.
But...
and arguing about the wings.
yeah, arguing about the wings.
Which this week we're not getting any
No blazing this week.
exuberantly hot wings because we had some nuts earlier.
It's still funny.
It's still
funny.
going.
Okay, I will say this.
Them nuts were hot.
We did... That's was hot. We did not do the full challenge.
No.
No, because it's dumb.
But yes. But that is the hottest thing I have ever ate in my entire life.
Oh, it's horrible.
And kudos to whoever done that solo and ate the entire fucking hamper.
There's no way.
No, I couldn't. And
My
yeah.
fucking hat is off, dude.
Yeah.
Tips.
Yeah.
You are the man,
Yeah.
woman, whatever the fuck you are. You're ignorant.
You're not human. You're ignorant.
You get off on that shit, apparently. Yeah.
And there's a good chance you're dead.
So you're not going to see this anyway.
So
You're
who
probably
fucking
sitting
cares?
in your hospital bed scrolling YouTube right now trying to figure out what you want to watch.
Right. But anyway, as always, after the podcast, I have my twisted tea half and half. Tim has a twisted tea. Gene has the wine. Mike has the wine. Charlie down there has his vagina in his hand. So what we're going to do from here...
Hey, Charlie, all 5 nuts. He went the whole way.
All 5
I was
nuts.
going to say, no,
He
I
went
was
the whole
the
way.
show.
You're going to give that
Who
man
was
a hard
the
time.
only ones that didn't do the whole 5 nuts? And I tell you what, and this is no joke, I really wish I didn't do all 5 nuts.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Dude,
I'll say
I
this.
I
was
wish
gonna
I
say-
bowed out.
The chip. If I would have just
The chip would have...
wussed out and did just the chip.
Let's talk about that. So you have all the nuts or the Paqui chip. Which one, knowing what we know now,
Pocket chip.
Paqui chip
Oh,
all day.
yes. Totally.
Yeah.
Get
Pocket
the,
chip.
I didn't even do the chip, but
No.
I say the Paqui.
Pocket
get
chip.
the whole 9 million Scoville units out of the way.
Just the
And,
pocket
and
chip.
I'll do one better than them fucking nuts, is get some Chipotle sauce. Dump it on that chip, and it would make it taste better.
Dude,
because
it
you're-
tastes
it
like
tasted
ass.
It
crap.
tasted terrible.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
But-
So
But-
gross.
But tell me this. Would you not rather do the chip than the nuts?
I would do the chip,
Chip.
and I didn't even eat it.
Chip.
You didn't
No,
eat the chip?
No, I didn't eat the chip.
No, he
No.
stopped at
I
4 or 5
stopped.
and the chip. He didn't go 4 or
He
5
bowed
on the
out.
chip.
He was done, man. He was.
There goes a
And
little
then-
bit more off the top.
And then Tim went all the way to the fifth nut
Fifth nut and
with
stuff.
nothing to drink, no pretzels,
I will give you that one. Yeah.
no nothing,
Good job, Tim.
Yeah.
and looked at that fifth nut and was like, no.
But what we're not saying is
No.
after we stopped recording, Tim picked up the thing and said, fuck this, I'm going to do it. And all of us collectively said,
No!
put it down.
Do
You're
not
done. No.
do that.
So
Yeah.
he would have done it.
Literally, you're going to ruin the next 45 minutes of your life.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And it says 5 minutes afterwards, which is bullshit.
No.
I say 45 minutes because I went and took a piss, ran upstairs, got some celery, got a fucking
Carrots?
carrots,
Carrots, and then a
have
Snickers,
bag
and
carrots,
then a Snickers ice cream bar. Yeah.
Snickers ice cream bar, and that
It's just-
still didn't help, guys.
No,
And
the
that was a
Snick-
half a peanut.
No, the Snickers ice cream bar definitely helped me more than
I will say that did. that-
anything else. Yes.
It burnt skin that it didn't touch.
I tell you this: when we were eating those nuts, man,
Every-
I'm
funny.
sorry. I
every
got it.
time. But dude, the roof of my mouth was on fucking fire. That's the only thing that was killing me.
Everything.
And if I can be honest
Everything
here,
hurt.
and I did go upstairs and get some Tums because I'm definitely going to need them. But I will say this: the only reason I ate the fifth one is because he was doing so good the whole time. And when we got to the third one, you started crying. And you didn't not but your eyes started watering.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah, there was
I was
water.
like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this.
Well, dude, I was on
Yeah, it was
shaky
bad.
ground at the fourth one. When he ate the fourth one,
The third
And-
one is what got me.
and
That's
he-
what got
fourth
me.
one wasn't bad.
He
The
was
third
sitting
one
there,
fucking
and
sucked.
I ate the fourth one, and I looked over at Tim, and the look on his face was like, no, no.
Well, I finally got to go take a piss, and me and Gene are up there, and he was like, dude, I knew Timmy was done. He looked like he was about to fucking get sick.
I thought he was gonna get sick. I did. I thought he was gonna throw up.
Because when you
Like,
when
Surprised
you
he
go
didn't
from
hiccup.
he didn't hiccup at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm shocked. Because he
When
said
people eat
anything
the hot peppers,
would
Make him hiccup.
hiccup. He
Yeah.
didn't
when
do it.
people eat hot peppers, they eat just the pepper. They usually do. They hiccup, and no, I never got that.
No, I just had a runny nose and felt like my ears were on fire.
Oh, I had the whole effect.
Jeez.
I was doing dances over here.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God you didn't see that.
No, yeah, I was about
I
to
was
say.
doing dances. It's guys, it's hot.
Burns.
And I really wish I didn't do the fifth one. The only reason I did is because I thought you were going to do it, and I was like, I'll do it for him. And then I seen you go like this. You're like, no. I was like,
No, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, then I felt like I had to do it because it was like, hey, you invited us on the show. One of us out of the two had to go the whole way. And
well, I can honestly
after
say,
the third one, I was ready to die. I really was.
I can honestly say with the message you sent me on Instagram. By the way, go ahead and plug your guys' stuff real quick on the after show.
Okay. So you guys can follow the podcast on all social media. Instagram is at Drop the Gloves Podcast, all lowercase. Mike is on Twitter at,
Gloves Mike.
and then in
Facebook.
Facebook at.
Ice sponge.
Drop the Gloves Podcast 1 on Facebook. You can find the show there, and you can find me on Twitter at Gloves Mike.
And then the show can be found on Anchor, Spotify, Google, Apple, all that good stuff.
And you know what?
Fuck Google.
Yeah.
Fuck Google.
F Google!
We forgot to say that at the end of our show, but you know what? Fuck Google.
What's the hatred for Google?
We always say it after the show.
Google's terrible.
DuckDuckGo is the future, man.
They were literally sitting here watching us the whole podcast.
Who was Google?
Yeah. There's some
that's
idiot.
what they do.
Hang on. Google. Hey, you know what? I'm going to pull CM Punk. Hi, Google.
Yeah, that's it. What fourth wall? That's fun.
That's gone.
So I will say this: Eugene did. We didn't get into bourbon this week because we did have guests, but Eugene did just pour a bottle of bottle. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Pour a cup of Buffalo Trace, which
We used that in our cocktail this week, the Half Blood Prince.
that was oh my god,
Gene, that was
a
fucking
great-
phenomenal.
Great.
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah.
It was
I highly recommend that.
bourbon, pomegranate juice, lemon juice,
Chambord.
chambord, some kind of raspberry liqueur.
I have enough for one more if somebody wants it.
Yeah, I think it's
Chambord.
raspberry liqueur. Something else.
That's it?
That was it?
The lime juice.
No,
Lemon-
just
lemon juice.
Yeah,
Lemon juice,
just
my
lemon
bad.
juice.
It's pretty good. It was really good actually.
And I didn't have a measurement, so
So we just kind of
Eyeballed it.
I might have went a little heavy-handed on the bourbon and the Chambord.
Eh, it is what it is.
How would you say it? Chambord? Bordeaux?
Chambord.
Chambord?
You know what I thought was funny? I don't know.
I'll let you guys decide what that says.
I don't know why I thought of this, but I remember when I first started drinking. So fucked up to think I was a kid. You guys ever remember having or hearing about the Long Island iced tea?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever think it was like booze and iced tea? Because that's
You got it.
okay. You guys are having
They're playing with the computer, guys. They're playing with the computer.
sorry.
What happens afterwards? So anyway, go ahead.
But you ever hear about the Long Island iced tea? I always thought that was iced tea and booze.
Yeah.
But then I found out it's booze and booze.
Yeah, booze
Yeah,
on
there's
top
no
of
tea.
booze on
There's
top
not
of
a bit of
booze on
tea in
top
that
of
at all.
booze.
No.
No
I
tea.
watched
Yeah.
them make that, and I was like, "So where's the tea? You're just gonna give me a big old cup of booze, huh?"
Yeah, it's booze on top of booze on top of booze on top of booze. Add the ice.
And I'll tell you this:
All right,
is
then.
that twisted tea? It's made with brewed tea.
Nice.
Have you ever had it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my
My
god!
dad drinks that stuff.
Oh, your dad's besides
Will
the
Kurt
Budweiser?
enjoy that twisted
Yeah.
tea?
I think Kurt would enjoy
He gets
the
he gets
twisted
he
tea.
Have you
gets
had
a
it?
little bit of that.
I've tried it. I'm just not a fan. But our buddy Kurt.
What one did you have?
That's not the sake, is it?
Mm-mm.
No.
Well, we got the flavored stuff.
This is half and half. Now that's
true.
lemonade with the tea. I didn't drink out of it. I poured it in my glass.
Take
I
it
hope
up.
so, man. We gotta get that flavored sake out because
I think you'll like that one
Other
because
stuff.
it has more of a.
Yeah, that's
Oh
better.
yeah, buddy.
That's better than the
With
original.
The half and half.
You know what?
Go for it, Mike.
I have a 12-pack
I was
right
supposed
here.
Oh,
Eugene, can you grab me a
You want
Hellas out of there? No,
Hellas?
don't grab me a.
All right. Well,
Twisted tea.
to
that was actually pretty good there,
Oh
Ty.
man, it's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah.
well, to start off with this,
Half cold is fine. I don't care.
this
It is half cold.
kind of Halloween subject thing we're about to
Oh.
start with.
Yeah, shit. We didn't even.
Is
Speaking
there?
of which, we didn't even do Halloween.
Is there?
That was a Halloween episode.
right.
It's
Right.
supposed to be, but
You know what? We did the death shit, and then
we
the
did
beer.
we had the half blood prints.
and then we got also the Cyclones Halloween jersey.
We had
and my son.
the awful IPAs.
All right. Well, to start this
Well,
off,
I mean, the 3 beers that you guys brought were the 2 out of the 3 were.
But we
they're
didn't talk.
Halloween themed.
We didn't talk Halloween. Halloween is supposed to be
yeah.
that feeling you get that when you walk outside, you're like, "This is my fucking season."
Has
I love it.
This is your favorite holiday. Yeah,
I
I
love
get
it.
Have any of you guys ever had a paranormal experience?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
No.
You
Yes.
do. You know.
Yes, I
you know
have.
what
Are you talking about my apartment?
our department our grandma had before you had it.
It was even haunted then.
I had
Yeah.
a small one.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
So Timmy came over one night. We were actually talking about this on the last podcast.
I remember
Remember
that.
the little door upstairs
The word.
when you went up to
Yeah.
mine and Robbie's bedroom?
Yeah.
That little door's still there.
Yeah.
The creepiest door ever. I had my drum set over here and my TV over here because I'd go upstairs when I didn't want anybody to hear what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
That door would open and close all the time.
No
Dude, that
shit.
apartment was the most haunted place I've ever been. You know what I'm talking about.
Well,
That's what I
the thing was,
in Bellevue.
the thing was, wasn't it you, me, Gene, and there was another guy, Robert.
Robert,
Yeah.
Big Rob.
And
Talking about blood?
we
Yeah, it
were,
was.
we were, I think we went out, we were drinking or whatever.
Oh, that's new at that apartment.
Yeah, no shit. And then we went. You
I don't
set
think
up,
I had food in that fridge.
I don't know. I don't
I'm
think
pretty
you
sure
did.
it was beer and then frozen pizzas.
ever food in there.
Did you guys ever hang out with those?
He came over a couple times, yeah.
So I think it's like the format. You set up a video recorder,
Oh, yeah.
and then we went up to the
And-
attic part.
Like right when we got back. Yeah, because we went to, where the fuck did we go? Oh my God, I remember that now. Because
Yeah.
I had it sitting right at where the steps went, And then when we got back, you heard something run up the steps and then run in that little door and then close the door.
And then
I remember that.
And then you heard dishes fall.
Yeah.
Because you could hear us upstairs throwing beanbags at each other.
That was so weird.
Yep. I forgot all about that until just now. Yep.
Well, when you said something last week, I watched the after show. After you said that, I was like, is he talking about the night that I was there? Or was it a different night? But yeah.
That was the same night, yeah.
The same night that...
Damn.
Dude, that house, that place is...
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what anybody says. That place was haunted. I mean,
it's creepy.
haunted. I would lay in that bed by myself. That's why I was always drinking all the time. Dude, no joke.
All right.
I would lay...
Ty.
Yeah, I had some problems there.
we all did.
We all did. Kind of, sort of still. But I would lay in that front room.
Yeah.
And I would hear shit in the kitchen. And then, remember when Nanny would run across... She had problems later on in life, but she would run across, and then that door would always close right behind her.
Yeah.
That wasn't her closing it. She would run across the living room. She had problems with her gut and everything else.
Yeah.
But she would run across the living room, get in the bathroom, and then sit down, and then that door would close right behind her. She wasn't the one closing it.
I never noticed that.
Oh, dude, that house was... Oh. I don't know what happened there. Mike never said one time that, I never had an experience. Fucking go upstairs, stud.
Yeah.
That place was...
Legit, yeah.
That was legit.
Yeah, it was
You ever
legit.
experienced anything?
There's something that I thought was weird when I was a kid. Is I would lay in bed when we lived in this trailer out in Peach Grove.
I'm going next.
I would hear this really off the wall weird noise,
Sasquatch.
and I would hear it all the time.
Sasquatch.
And it was always when I was trying to go to sleep. It was this real loud, like clicking noise.
Oh, that's not Sasquatch.
And I would get up and I'd walk around and I'd look for something. Like it almost sounded like the sound it made when you hit a golf ball with a golf club.
Bing.
And I'd get up.
Depending
and
on what kind of club.
I'd walk around.
Wendigo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd walk around and I'd look, and I wouldn't see. I wouldn't see
Right, you're sitting here
anything.
telling the story.
I wouldn't see anything. I'd go back to bed and I'd lay there and I'd hear click, click. I'd get up and I'd look around. Nothing. Lay down. Click. I'm like, all right,
We're done. We're done.
that's it. And it would happen all the time.
The house on Washington Trace, the house wasn't fucked up, but when me and Darren used to go, like, in the woods, dude, I would see some shit moving around down there that fucked me up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And this is not my story, but this place here, and I don't care what anybody says, Kane told his mom that there was somebody standing in front of his TV saying, "Help me."
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "Cameras up." Because we have security cameras all throughout this house.
Yeah.
I haven't found nothing yet. The fucking door right here going out to the garage, we were sitting there, I was watching the Raw, and Casey was on that couch, I was on this one, and the fucking door just starts opening. You could hear the hinges going, I was like, and I'm looking over, and the cats are just sitting there looking. Like, oh, fuck this. Close it, lock both doors. It's like, it was just the wind, babe. Dude, it was...
No, thank you.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
It I don't know what it is. I swear to God, I think Nanny follows me everywhere I go.
Well, didn't you say that when you moved back in with your mom,
Mhm.
that
Nanny
you would have like
Nanny would be there.
dreams with your grandma and or what?
Well, from what Michael Heyman told me when we were in...
I was there that night.
Did you see her?
No, Michael. I was even talking to Michael when we were working together.
Yeah.
That story. He said that she was sitting there.
Rub my back.
Yeah, on the end of your bed, rubbing your back. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And Michael was awake watching the whole thing, like tripping the
Yep.
fuck out.
So and since then, I told her it was okay. You know, I'm good. You just leave, and I haven't had a problem.
Yeah.
But even when I moved to Brookwood, that's what I was telling you before. Is she would come into my bedroom at night and rub my back because that Nanny with her nails, she would rub your back to go to sleep, and she would do that every night. It would literally comfort me.
Yeah.
When I was little,
Hmm.
I had a pretty shitty upbringing until I moved in with them, and then
Yeah.
Mom and Dad. I called Tim
Ti-
Dad.
yeah.
Dude, that's my dad. Period. After that, I told her, you know, it was a couple weeks, or actually a couple months. After that, I said, you know, I think I'm good here. You don't need to hang around anymore, and I haven't had an experience since that. But Michael was sleeping in my room, and she would come in my room every night, same time. And I said, Mike, don't freak out if you see this. This is what's going on. And I didn't know what it was at the time.
Yeah.
And he was pretty fucked up from it.
Yeah.
Well,
There was only one time I've ever seen anything, and I was with.
Oh,
This is with
time out, rewind, take two. Bitch, please.
what?
What about the fucking lagoon at Mom and Dad's?
I was just stupid. That was
Oh,
stupid
yeah?
shit. I didn't think that was real.
You didn't think that was real?
But this is like I fucking saw it standing there with my own eyes. But at first, this is in like a weekend like increment. But anyways, we went to Mitzi Bottoms.
Were you high? Oh, fucking Minzy
No.
Bottoms.
We went there.
You guys know about Minzy Bottoms?
no.
No.
Okay, so Minzy
God.
Bottoms, can I fill them in?
No,
I mean, just
that's-
kind of visual. So Minzy Bottoms, you come down this hill, and then you come up that hill to get to Falmouth.
Right.
So Minzy Bottoms is literally, I don't know what the road is, but you come down, and then at the
That's
very
where they put the Penalty County Middle School.
middle school. So PMS is over here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wasn't that great?
Now, wait a second. Is it, please tell me it's not. I
Pendleton
literally,
Middle School or Pendleton County?
we'll say PCMS.
Put the C.
We'll put the C in
Yeah,
there.
I was about to say. Put the C.
Oh, that's bad, dude. I didn't even.
You didn't even bat an eye until it was out of your mouth. The best part was,
Whoa.
you said it so great, and then you were literally like trying to get the words back. Like, no!
Yeah. Okay, so say you're coming down the hill. You guys will be on my right shoulder. You're coming down the hill. There's Pendleton Middle School, and then you got Minzy Bottoms that runs this way.
Yeah, PMS.
You have PMS, and then you have.
We're
probably why
12 years old, guys.
That's probably why it's so hot. Is because it's fucking menstruating still. But so to paint the picture, it's literally, I call it a gully. What would you call that?
It's,
See, that's the hillbilly
It's
coming
not
out.
really a gully.
Yeah, it's a fucking gully, Tim.
It's a little bit of a hill, and the house is like.
It's a
maybe-
holler.
It's a holler. It's not a gully.
What's it? Okay, Jamie. What's the difference between a holler and a gully? But anyway,
Okay.
proceed with your story.
I'm on it.
Probably the part of the South you're from.
A gully has two V sides. A holler just goes down to a flat area.
Okay, well then it's not a holler because it has two V
I'm gonna
sides.
tell you
Could
what.
come down
If
one
he
side and go up the
Googles
other.
it, and that's the fucking difference,
Yeah, I'll definitely give you
I
props.
will be fucking stunned.
Hey, go with your story.
Feels
Tim.
like you just made that shit up.
Gene, you want the last bit?
Yeah, why not?
Go with your story, bud. We're waiting on Jamie over there.
Oh, okay.
Our fact checker.
Anyways,
We need you more often.
we went to Minzy Bottoms, and it was me.
Minzy Bottoms, you have no cell phone service.
No,
Period.
that's cell phone hell.
Right.
None.
That's actually true.
It's
Yo,
cell phone
In
hell.
that whole fucking on the bottom of that hill, you'll get shit.
None. It's weird because halfway down, you're at full bars. By the time you hit the bottom to go back up the hill to go to Falmouth, it's gone. You have nothing.
Right.
Yeah, you're.
You got it, Jamie?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear it.
Okay. The difference between a holler and a gully. The holler is a small valley between mountains, a low spot surrounded by elevations, while gully is a trench or ravine or narrow channel which is worn away by water flow, especially on a hillside.
So, Mimsy Bottoms would be a.
Go.
A holler.
We'll call it a holler. I like the way that sounds anyway.
All right. Anyways,
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
You're-
that.
You're welcome.
Hey, good job, buddy.
Thank you.
anyways, we went to Minzy Bottoms. We went to the house. It's a haunted house there. And
Take a left if you're going south.
yeah, when you're going down,
Are you talking about the house that didn't have a floor?
no, it had a floor. But we
I
went
fell
in,
through it. I
and
got
the
video
whole
of
thing,
that.
the whole thing was fucking vandalized. So we went to the top floor, and it really, nothing there really fucked with me until we went into this one bottom door basement, and we went down the stairs, and everyone was down.
It makes you feel better
I
when
was-
people are with you, though.
Oh yeah, we had like
Of
6
course,
people with us.
going in a group.
Yeah.
But
I'm not going to be a bitch.
we go
well,
down.
Well, you go in a group. That means you
Right.
may not be the first one picked off. Somebody else may.
Sure. But I was the last one in the group. I
That
was
is
the
a
last in
factual
line.
fucking statement, right?
So
there.
you were the fucking bait.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Factual statement.
Yes, but we went down. This is what happened. We went. This wasn't the only haunted house we went to that night. I'm just getting started. But we went down, and I closed the door. And as soon as I get maybe 5 steps from the fucking bottom, there's a fucking Folgers coffee can just fucking flies down the fucking steps.
Nah,
And as soon as that hits, fucking bats fucking flood out of this fucking house.
Yeah, I just shit my pants.
All right. As soon as that happened, I'm just saying, this is all real. As soon as that happened, we fucking went in the car and we left. And Matt's ex at the time, Megan, Megan Gosney, we went up and we went to this house that was fucking. It was famous for a guy who murdered his family and set the house on fire.
Jesus Christ!
We
Where
went
was that
there. It's right next to some kind of fucking water sanitary place. I don't remember where it was. But we went there. I went in for fucking 1 minute and I had to leave. I went in the car.
It felt creepy as shit.
Look,
Man,
I went in the car and I looked at the fucking house and I saw a fucking shadow move across the fucking windowsill, dude. And I was like, we gotta go. We gotta go now.
Oh, so you were done.
I was in the car, like, we need to fucking leave.
Dude,
It was like,
you know,
there's just something when you feel and see something like that, you can feel it in your gut. Like,
Yeah.
there's something wrong and we need to fucking
you
leave.
can get weird fucking vibes and shit
Yeah.
from places.
That was
Like,
bad.
I can't. I don't know
So-
how to work an iPhone.
what you doing, man?
I've never experienced paranormal or
That's why I
like
get
supernatural stuff,
No,
but
Wait, what?
She's not
And
blowing me up.
not to my recollection.
Are you kidding me?
I've lived a very privileged and sheltered life. Apparently.
Oh, you got that white privilege going on.
Yeah, apparently I do.
Does it keep you away from ghosts? For fuck's sake.
You've really never experienced anything? Dude, there's no feeling.
Nothing in the terms of ghosts. Now, if you want to talk about demonic or angelic possession, probably, yeah.
He's one of those guys that was like, no, it's no big deal. That was the wind.
I probably was.
No.
Yes.
It was the wind. No, that was
now
the
listen.
ghost, dude. And it tried to kill you.
Do you got anything besides?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
But you believe in demonic
that was a good
possession?
Oh yeah, totally.
Just-
I've had pastors that have cast out demons before. Yes, I totally believe.
I went to
in
the
that.
Gabber Tabernacle, and you want to talk about being scared shitless? They came out with snakes.
No, see, that-
Sister Mary Catherine.
Oh, them
Oh
Pentecost.
yeah, buddy.
Them
When
Pentecostals.
she started talking in tongues.
There's some shit.
Oh yeah, bud. I'm
See you.
no, I'm focused. I'm not talking shit to you. Come on, bring it, sister.
Oh yeah, you walk in
She
one
brought
of the
it.
churches. What the fuck is going on in here? Jesus Christ.
Well, what's crazy about a Pentecostal church? You walk
That's
in.
exactly what's going on.
Oh yeah, the Holy Spirit's running through that one.
Yes.
Fucking. But I walked in and I've never been to church.
Oh, no, I thought it
I've
was
never
lithium.
used. Huh?
I don't know. I thought it was lithium.
What the?
Fucking nuts, dude.
I've been to one Pentecostal church one time, man, and it was with my buddy Jessica Skaden. At the time, I went to high school with him, and his family was super cool, man, awesome. But I went there, and they had this huge line.
Everybody twisted out there.
hey,
Right.
Let me help with some ice there, Bob.
Yeah, they would talk in
Oh, you didn't try the
tongues and
bourbon.
do all this.
Oh, dude, when they start speaking in tongues, you start regretting life.
Dude, I check out.
No,
It's-
it's not even a checkout.
I'm about to roll out this.
It's pretty. It's fascinating to watch.
It makes it's a weird feeling.
It is weird, but my wife does it, and I'm
Yeah,
not
She
sure.
speaks in tongues.
Yes.
Okay, how does she speak in tongues? Like, does she look at you and
No.
Okay, when Sister Mary Catherine looked at me-
she closes her eyes. She has her hands out as if she's like receiving the Holy Spirit.
the Holy Spirit?
Yeah.
No.
It's basically
No.
just she's channeling.
She's channeling. Yes.
No. There's a difference between channeling and looking at you and speaking through tongues. When Sister Mary Catherine did that
I
to
don't
me,
think anyone is just blatantly just staring and speaking in tongues. They're always closing their eyes.
oh no, she was like,
Then I wouldn't call
yeah,
that.
I wouldn't-
Then I wouldn't
yeah.
call that the.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if she's
That's
looking at
crazy.
if she's got the eyes out and everything with the
They're
snake, I don't
crazy.
call that Holy Spirit. I call that demonic. So,
Hey, you might have lost your mind.
and
but anyway, so nothing for you. That's kind of shitty.
well, I do have a ghost story.
Well, I mean, if it's not true, then I don't want to hear it.
It could be true. What,
Well,
I mean, what
that's
difference does it make?
That
Well,
could be.
Let's hear the ghost story.
Oh, I'm gonna call bullshit on it.
So called bullshit.
And so, downtown Covington has
Yeah, there you go. Something done.
haunted ghost tour that they do, or so like Riverfront, Covington, all the southern mansions that are on the edge of the
Yeah.
Ohio River and everything.
Okay, you thought about where they had the sanitarium and everything down there, along with the tuberculosis.
That's
Yeah.
Waverly.
No,
No,
no. There's one right there in Covington.
Yeah.
But
There's an old tuberculosis hospital.
I don't
in
think I'd
Covington.
want to.
They have a building. They have a
tuberculosis
building sitting there still. Where they
Fuck.
have like over 1,000 bodies still.
Okay.
there.
I didn't know
They
that.
turned it into a fucking apartment.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either. But there
Not
is
living there, rip that
there is a
motherfucker down.
house.
They can't rip it down because it's historical. Because in Covington,
No.
you cannot
I
rip.
don't give a shit. Rip that motherfucker down.
The riverfront row of Covington is
What?
historic. They cannot tear it down. They can only
What? Yeah,
remodel
what?
or put somebody else in it. Well, there's one house that is a private residence, and that apparently this house has been around since
Yes,
when
sir.
when Kentucky was still trying to apply for statehood, and
That's
the
a
Ohio
long fucking
Valley,
That was 18.
early 1800s.
Yeah,
And
1895,
no, Kentucky became a state in
1887.
No, they became a state before the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they
18
lost the Civil War to a fucking fence.
So
What would that be like? 1830s then?
I think it was 1850.
1850.
It was 1850s is when they when
Fact check
Kentucky
this
I think
shit.
believed became
I thought it was
officials.
1872 is when Kentucky was.
No, because University of Kentucky was founded in 1865, the last year of the Civil War.
Mm.
And
Kentucky became a state in 1792.
ooh, so we were way off there. But
June 1st of
Who's
1792.
who's?
we were way off. I said we were way off.
I said
What?
1820.
That's 20 years after this place became a country. That's fucking
Country.
crazy. as
Whoa,
Wait, a
hold on.
state?
No.
You don't want it?
1776 was when we.
1776 is when we declared
Somebody
independence
takes it,
from
yeah.
Britain. We didn't formalize into a country until like 1792. Okay.
I still consider 1776.
1776 is when we formalized and said we are done with you, Britain.
We the
F
people, bitch!
off.
So what? We had 20 years of. Let's just think about it.
No.
No, we had 20 years of fight the hell for what we wanted, which was independence from Britain. 1776 was our F you to Britain. That's what it was.
Roll up in a boat. Cut that.
Anyway, there is a house. on
I just want to say this real quick. Did you know that George Washington was not on the boat to cross the Delaware?
I don't know. I seen paintings.
Oh yeah, because the paintings are so historically accurate.
He's on that fucking boat.
He's on like that.
I seen it.
From what I read and what I know, he was not on the boat to cross the Delaware. He was in there after they stormed, but he was not on the boat.
Okay.
Well, how did he get over there?
Well, I mean, that was a smart move.
Did he take
Right. I
breaks?
mean, you're not going to send your best fucking colonel. See you bye.
No.
No, he stayed back until they took it.
Okay.
And you want to talk about one of the bloodiest wars in history. I don't give a shit. World War II was bad.
Well, no doubt.
Vietnam was bad.
I mean,
but
these guys weren't Spartans. He wasn't like, land ho. He was like, let me hang out. You guys go over there, take it over.
Well, generals
Well, they
always
wouldn't-
stay behind.
they wouldn't let him.
We're going to make a painting. You put me on that fucking boat.
Well, yeah, you got. Did you see that painting? He looked like a badass. Like, no, he
First boat crossing, everybody else behind him. Yeah, you got to make it look heroic.
I mean, he might have been on that boat after they.
At
fucking
one,
took
po-
it.
at one
That could have been
point,
the morning after
at one
they took
point,
it.
he
Tell
was-
me that does not give you chills looking at stuff like that. And what kills me about I'm going to get political. I know you don't like that.
It's okay.
This is after the fact. But tell me that don't give you chills about the United States.
what do you mean?
Look how patriotic we used to be.
Well,
Used to be.
Yeah,
well,
I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah.
that's during a.
So there's a house on
Hang on.
Riverfront Row.
Like what was the house? I'm sorry.
It's
We're
on
missing-
Riverfront Row. It's
1, 2,
over
3,
in
4,
downtown
5.
Covington.
We got 5 wings.
And
we got
that
5 people.
Supposedly,
Who ordered what?
We all ordered the same thing.
I think it was all a
We
group
didn't
thing.
all get a same thing here.
No, I got teriyaki, spicy garlic, and That's
Barbecue.
it.
Barbecue honey.
Barbecue honey. That's it.
Teriyaki.
What's this one? Spicy garlic. Yeah, keep going.
Parm garlic.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
So the house was visited by supposedly the Marquis Lafayette, one of the French generals
Did
who
one of you
helped
guys
win
eat teriyaki?
the
No, I didn't.
Revolutionary War for the U.S. So he visited this said house. There was a handmaiden who
I don't know.
worked and
I
lived
am
in this
one.
house. Supposedly, she fell in love with Lafayette, who visited this house to have dinner for the week or night or whatever. So she threw herself at him, tried to get him to fall in love with her.
I didn't order just one
and
thing.
everything.
I ordered everything just to be dispersed.
He turned
So,
her
yeah.
down, and that
Is this in Covington?
yes,
Okay.
and that so she wasn't vengeful. She was hurt. She was heartbroken. So heartbroken that she ended up going up to her room. That was one of the rooms that had windows facing out to the street. And she hanged herself. And supposedly you can still see her ghost sometimes at night.
That's just like Bobby Mackey's.
So
That place is.
that's my ghost story.
You
That's my ghost
remember?
story.
Well, before I mentioned the Bobby Mackey's thing, you asked me if I experienced anything else.
Right, yeah, because we're just going around there.
Yeah. So I don't know. This sounds weird, but like if I like oversleep or something, you know my mom's still alive and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
But I hear her voice. Be like, or either it's Nanny or my mom. I don't know. But I hear Mike I feel a shake and then I hear Mike get up. So I don't know if it's grandma or my mom, but I hear their voices.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's I find that kind of weird. And then going back to the Bobby Mackey's thing, you remember when you, me, Kevin, Stephanie,
That was bad.
and Stephanie had the
got
three,
scratched.
and then me and Kevin got the fuck you.
Was it the same night where you guys fucking try to bring Hitler back?
What?
What? I don't remember.
I remember you saying that you guys had a seance and tried to bring Hitler back, and someone you said after that saw fucking 3 demons dancing on the fucking windowsill.
No, that was Chris Hardy.
It's just fucking weird time. But anyway,
We did weird shit when we were
yeah, well, okay.
No, that was Chris
Yeah,
Hardy.
you did.
So, but it was that whole experience, that Bobby Mackey thing. I know I had a dream one night where,
Bobby Mackey's is fucked up.
yeah, I had a dream one night where it was like black and white. And this, my memory is a little foggy, but it was like in black and white,
Shit mixed up.
and there was like a church, a tree, and a crow. And that's all I can remember from that dream, but it just like scared me shitless. I was just like, why am I dreaming this? And then I remember it's like, Bobby Mackey's.
Bobby Mackey's is messed up, man.
Something
Yeah.
attached to you?
Huh?
Something attached to you?
I swear to God.
I don't think nothing attached to me. It's just
Something lingered with you.
it lingered, but nothing really attached. And it's just like, I know leaving that,
Bobby Mackey's that night was it was
it,
weird.
it weirded me out. And then I posted a couple pictures on my Facebook page.
I still got him.
Yeah, mine are still on my Facebook, but a buddy of mine, Eddie, he pointed out like different pictures. Like there was something standing in the corner.
That picture with Robbie taking a picture this way, and I took a picture of Rob. There's literally somebody standing behind him, and that was a wall.
Yeah,
Dude, it was. Oh man.
it was all kinds of messed up.
Did you guys ever watch fucking Ghost Adventures? Where they
Yeah.
go back there twice?
On the second season, you see me going by on my motorcycle. That's all you me on my bike. Going past him.
I swear that Ghost Adventures. I tell you this, and I don't know if I ever said this to you,
There's a bottle there.
Yeah.
but I seriously would go to. I was actually I want to go to Waverly Hills. I know.
That's where I'm coming from because I went down to Waverly, and that's my story. So go ahead.
I seriously, after seeing Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, all them paranormal shows,
I don't know if I could go to Waverly, man.
it
was badass.
Yeah,
I'd
it's.
love to go.
I would love to go to Waverly.
It's almost 2 years out when you go on the thing.
Yeah.
So, my story, that's actually what I was getting into was Waverly. It's down in Louisville, and you're on this list, and you go through. You can pick like 4-hour night or full night.
Yeah.
We did the full night, and we only lasted until about 3 a.m. We were out. I don't get scared. Yeah, that's.
I'll take it.
I usually don't. I'm not really the big person that gets scared.
No.
I was scared shitless at that place. They have an apparition there, which literally is called it's a doppelganger.
Yeah.
So if you see yourself,
You're
you're done.
Right.
Well, I was on the 3rd floor, on the west wing, just walking around, maybe I'm trying to be a badass then. I seen myself walking past. I was like, oh, I left. I didn't want to fucking die. Yeah, I might not have died, but
yeah.
the thing is, when you see your doppelganger in that place, you're done. But when we were down on the 1st floor, like right where they dumped the bodies,
Yeah, the chute.
the chute,
Yeah.
that scared the shit out of me because nobody there. Security goes around because they don't want you wasting your money. They don't want somebody in there trying to scare you or whatnot. They'll walk around with you through everything. And there's a security guard on the ports and everything else while you're there because they want you to have an actual experience. Well, we got done doing a walk around, and I swear, at that fucking tunnel, you hear shit that you never thought that you would ever hear.
The thing is, like, with Ghost Avengers and shit, I mean, they know they're being watched. Imagine going there by yourself, knowing that no one else is going to hear what you heard that night.
Yeah, they think you're crazy.
Yeah, you probably hear some fucked up shit.
Oh, absolutely. The imagination is incredible.
Especially when it's dark, you don't hear anything.
You can't see. Your senses are heightened.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's one of them things. It's a flight or fright or flight. You get scared, you run away, or you don't.
yeah, and I mean, like, some of them places like the penitentiary in Pennsylvania.
What's that one that does the tattoos?
The place up there in
Ohio.
Mansfield.
Yeah,
I would love to do Mansfield.
yeah.
I actually went on.
That's like on my list because Mansfield they say is one of the most haunted places besides down in Georgia. Like
the like around Savannah.
I went.
Speaking of which, a little sidetrack. So I sent this to Charlie yesterday.
You sent it to me, but actually my wife sent it to me before you did.
So Savannah is going to have an ECHL hockey team
Oh, no shit.
Yes,
called the Ghost Pirates.
Savannah
I've
Ghost
seen
Pirates.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's good. They're going to enter the league next season, 2022.
So, but yeah, like around in Savannah in Georgia, I know there's a place down there that there's a haunted bar.
Well, they got a fucking plantation down there.
Oh, Savannah's got tons of crap, dude. I had my honeymoon in Savannah.
New Orleans is a big one too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
kinds
think
of
it's
death down there.
I think it's just what it's built on. Like if you have a lot of limestone,
Like I said, all kinds of death down there.
Yeah.
Concentration of where people die. You're gonna have haunted stuff.
Well, you're also going to have a lot of Civil War history
Civil
stuff
War.
too there, and that stuff is good.
Imagine going to Gettysburg.
I would love to go to
Gettysburg, Shiloh. Oh, jeez.
Battle of Bull Run. That would have been a good one.
I actually went charter fishing last year, and I went to Lake Erie, and we passed. I think it was Mason. We actually passed the penitentiary where they filmed Shawshank Redemption.
That's the Mansfield.
Is that the
Mansfield?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the Ohio Reformatory or whatever.
Yeah, same place. That place is fucked up.
Damn.
Like, bad.
I got a prisoner lit himself on fire in that place.
That's fucking crazy.
Cheesel pieces.
It's where they do the incarceration
Yeah.
concert or whatever.
They do the incarceration concert, then they have the tattoo thing up there they do.
Yeah, I mean, incarceration it's a big concert or music festival / tattoo thing. You do tattoos, you don't know about that?
Right,
I've heard of incarceration.
He does badass tattoos.
Yeah, he does. You should go up there and make a killing.
Right.
So,
So I know we were getting into this, like, at the peak of the hotness on the actual podcast, but the best horror movie you ever watched.
Ever watched?
Yeah, we'll come down.
Well,
we'll come down the table.
Man, like
No, stop. It's ever. You got a minute to think about it. I know you said that.
I know what I
Best-
said, but
best-
I said that in
best
order to
movie
get done
or
with it.
scariest?
We'll do both.
Well, okay, so my answer during the actual podcast where I said Friday the 13th, I was freaking on fire, okay? So I had to say something to move on. Because I was trying to process the heat.
His brain was burning.
Why do you think my ears were burning?
His brain was
My
burning.
brain was burning.
His brain was burning.
Friday the 13th is like.
Jason Voorhees.
It's
Kane
a
Hodder
good
was the
one.
So-
but
You
it's a
know, the
slasher
thing
movie,
is,
not really a scary
though,
movie.
Friday the 13th, the first one, is
Wasn't even
not,
him. It was
is
his
not
mom.
Jason Voorhees.
That was his mom.
It's his mother,
Pamela Voorhees.
Pamela Voorhees.
Good job. Yeah.
So-
on point with that shit, dude.
So,
If
Speaking
you
of-
want to go for it. I need a moment. to
Dude,
think.
I love horror movies.
yeah,
I'm
Andy.
not a horror movie guy.
Man.
I'm a big chicken, and that's fine.
so
I'm okay to admit that.
my first horror film, or well, not horror film, but like scary, like somewhat scary movie, was Christine.
That was a fuck up.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
You're
Good Stephen King, yeah.
Just keep going.
well. I watched it when I was about like 9 or so,
Give me them.
and that scared me shitless because then after that, I thought all cars were like
Possess someone.
possessed and shit. Yeah,
You ever seen Maximum Overdrive?
huh?
Maximum Overdrive.
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
yeah.
You never seen that?
No.
Stephen King, dude.
That's a good one.
Oh, it was great.
But,
Another good one, yeah.
So
What's Stephen King got against cars?
a lot.
apparently,
It's
but-
fucking rigs. Carrots?
Really,
But,
really is aliens. to be honest with
so that's like
Right.
my favorite, like all time #1
Christine?
Christine.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So if we're talking about slasher fix,
No, it's the scariest
Scary
or
movie,
your favorite
period.
movie. It's one of it's
scariest is Christine because that just freaked the shit out of me with the car. The other one, I would have to say, I like Jason. I liked all the Jason movies except for
Jason's a
2.
bitch.
Fuck off.
Jason's got the highest body count.
No, he doesn't.
you. Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He has the highest body count by like 300.
I like a lot.
Look it up now.
Oh, well.
I guarantee you he does. You want to put money on
Because
it?
the last Halloween movie, Michael Myers killed the whole fucking fire department.
Dude,
You want to bet money on it?
I for this, if they count in the new movie, I would.
that new movie, I'm
I mean,
sorry,
the new
it
movie
was
If you don't
still,
like it, you're fucking
It still
stupid.
won't even add up in the new movie.
how...
Alright.
Go ahead, Gene. I'll
Just put in who has the highest body count in horror.
Jason Voorhees.
Mike Myers does now. By
What?
Probably 4 or 5. Yeah, dude,
just a few.
he
Jason
fucking
Voorhees is number 1.
no.
But
Look at the
164, 157, 164. Victims by average.
Yeah.
Is why Jason Voorhees is higher.
Exactly.
No.
Michael
because,
Myers.
because of that last movie.
Yes, because he
What-
literally took
what
out
was-
half
what
of Haddonfield.
What was the last movie Jason Voorhees did?
Who cares? They're fucking
Jason-
horrible because
Jason
they got
X?
shitty.
That was
it
what,
wasn't
like,
Jason X. It was
2000.
Jason X and Freddy vs. Jason.
that
were
was
the-
shit.
were-
Dude,
those 2 movies were
They're
shit.
fucking
I
horrible.
enjoyed Jason vs. Freddy.
The
If they
part,
would have had Kane Hodder play that role, I'd have been good.
yeah,
I enjoyed Jason vs. Freddy.
no,
Jason
that
X-
was fucking corny as shit.
Jason X
because the fight scene in that where it was Freddy and Jason going at it in the steam room, and they used that fucking pinball effect.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I was like,
super stupid.
I was like, no, I'm done. And then the whole Jason in outer space.
That was
Get
Jason
the fuck
X.
out of here.
Jason X. I'll tell you what.
I kind of like that because that's
If you're gonna
It was campy.
if you're
It
gonna
was.
unthaw or keep somebody in cryogenics and then unthaw them accidentally, why is it gonna be a serial killer?
right.
Boy, you guys really did that one up.
Well, they technically they didn't unthaw him. He just unthawed himself because they left him on a fucking table frozen.
So they unthawed him. They forgot a fucking mass serial killer
Right.
was on the sleigh.
Right.
Oh, sorry, bud. You just go ahead and
Unthawed.
finish your nap.
But yeah, that was horrible. Those two movies were horrible. I mean, I know you like Michael Myers.
Oh, who's the best?
Well, and I agree with you, but I mean, I watched Halloween Kills. I'm like, and I was telling a buddy of mine, I'm like,
You guys want carrots?
See this
it
this
was all right all the way up until the end.
this website
Because it was bullshit. Did he actually kill Laurie's daughter?
Yeah, she's dead. That was the movie.
this website
She's
says
dead.
that Jason has a higher body count at 146 to Mike Myers 107.
Okay,
Is that
let me.
before the new movie or after the new movie?
I'm not sure.
Well, see, that changes the game right there.
So let me ask you.
She literally killed like 70 people in the new movie.
Let me ask you this though. So, out of Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, Chucky, out of those four guys, the four major slasher guys, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What? How do you rank them? Ty.
Well, you forgot one major one that scared the shit out of me was Hellraiser.
I was going to mention
Yeah,
Hellraiser.
the Cenobites are fucked up.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Cenobites are fucked up.
Those are pretty fucked up movies, dude.
Yeah.
So okay,
But the
That's another level. Of
But
fucked up.
that one's not so much about body count as
That's more of a,
That's
hey,
not psych-
head fuck,
yeah.
fucking torture porn.
But if I'm going to rank
torture
them,
porn. I don't know what was worse, what Tim said last week or what Gene just said.
oh, yeah.
So I was laughing my ass about that because I was like, really?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, whatever.
If I had to rank them, I would do, like, the one that scared the shit out of me the most would
Yeah.
be Freddy, Chucky, Jason, and then Michael Myers. That's just because Freddy's such a pussy, he has to come to you in your dreams.
See,
That is the one thing that scared the shit out of me.
There's one underrated slasher.
You say Pumpkinhead, I swear to fucking God.
I'll put you through this table, Tim.
I'm a pumpkin never see fucking scary.
No,
I've never seen
although Pumpkinhead was really scary.
That's a scary movie.
Candyman.
Oh my God. Like the original Candyman?
Candyman, yeah.
I forgot about Paqui
Dude, that one, have you ever seen Candyman?
No.
Charlie, what the fuck?
I told you,
Candyman?
horror movies aren't my thing.
I'll tell you
Okay, so
what.
Candyman
He was the hook-handed killer way before fucking
Freddy
I know
was
he
good
did.
last summer.
I know he did last summer.
Dude.
Dude, Candyman was fucked.
That one scared the
up.
shit out of me. Yeah, I will give you that.
Candyman was bad. See,
It's them things because Michael Myers never scared me.
Yeah.
He was my favorite. Like even in this last Halloween movie when he started getting his ass whooped. Spoiler alert. When he started getting his ass whooped, I was yelling at my TV saying, "Get the fuck up! You don't do that." And then of course you see what happened after that.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
okay, well we'll
See, that's the
Well,
thing
hang
with
tight
me is, for me, Freddy was always the scariest because he came for you in your
These
dreams.
are dreams, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. You couldn't defend yourself. He was. Oh,
He killed Johnny Depp in like 3 seconds.
I'm having a dream. Here comes Freddy.
Go to bed, baby.
Oh, I guess I'm fucked.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
and that was, and because I was exposed to that movie at like fucking 7 years old.
Right, yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
That was
It-
the first horror movie I ever seen.
It fucking traumatized me.
Let me put it this way: when I was little, him and the name that shall be not be mentioned would play Friday the 13th. We mentioned this in the last podcast, Remember when you guys would sit there and play that, and you were like, "Oh, he's in the house." Well, I'd be in the hallway.
Fucking terrible video game.
Terrible.
The game was awful. Friday the 13th.
Yeah, the video
For the NES.
Yeah,
it was the
that
worst
was
fucking
fucking
video
horrible.
games
Yeah.
ever.
Well, we're not talking about that. But go ahead.
It's one of the worst
So
fucking
I'm in the
games
hallway.
ever.
Keep in mind, I'm fucking little.
Yeah, you're like 4 or 5.
Right, and I hear Rob and Mike sit there and say, "Oh, he's in the house. He's going to kill everybody." What the fuck? So I'm freaking out in the hallway, running around. Dude, that was a horrible. That video game scared the shit out of me. That's like the Resident Evil I was talking about. Yeah. Anyway, yours.
I've lost track of what we were talking about.
Horror movies.
Favorite or what was it? Favorite horror movie or
Scariest.
Scariest.
Oh, I don't even think I said the scariest. I'm sorry.
The game, the movie that always fucked me up the most over the years, other than Nightmare on Elm Street, because Freddy, was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That one really didn't get to me.
No, it didn't.
That movie,
That in the remake. See, nowadays I go back and watch all these horror films. I sit and laugh my ass off through every single one of them.
the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a fucked up movie to me.
I mean, yeah, that's where I'm coming from with my pick.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up one if you've never seen it before. Like, ugh.
Especially watching it young.
Right.
It's like, oh.
I mean, I think, I don't know if you can disagree with me or not. I mean, my first scary movie was Christine, and then Night of the Comets, which where everybody turned into fucking zombies. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
So
I'm surprised you haven't said like Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
that was just like a fucking comedy.
That scared the shit out
It
of me.
was a comedy, but it was
Like
fucking-
Munchies,
a gory
or you remember me and the
Yeah.
name that made you sit there and watch fucking Munchies.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, little guys
Mm-hmm.
with the little sharp teeth going, whatever. Yeah, I would
Yeah, I don't know.
we would torture him.
What's yours?
It's between two. It's
Talk about.
it would have to be the original Exorcist.
Oh,
That's
And probably the first Paranormal Activity.
You know,
I will fucking give you that 100%.
That one scared
That one scared the fuck out of me too, because when it first came out, remember, they didn't tell you that was fake.
No.
Dude, that movie.
They said it was based on true events.
That
Based on
movie
true
got
events.
me, and the only reason that movie got me was the
Is
end.
my apartment
The end. The end of that movie.
when the bitch got ripped out? Yeah.
For the first, 75% of the movie, I'm
But the thing is, with that movie,
all right.
in the 1970s, when they made The Exorcist, half of the cast fucking died.
Well, same way
Yeah.
with what was that one movie?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh, the
The-
Exorcist was a
dude,
fucking movie.
Poltergeist.
Yes,
That's another
yes.
one, yeah.
Poltergeist was a
Or-
good one.
There's scenes in The Exorcist where, dude, me and my buddy Jeff were watching this movie, and we paused like 2 or 3 times in the part where she's just sitting in bed, and she looks like she's super sick and just being all demonic and shit. There was a part where we paused on there, dude, where half of her face was normal and another half was like fucking super demonic looking. Her hair looked like a fucking horn coming down.
Oh,
That's creepy.
It was. Dude, we looked at that like, dude.
You ever seen that
we need
movie?
to turn this
No.
off now.
The
Man.
Exorcist.
you've never fucking
Why
seen.
do I have to get through your head that horror movies are not my thing?
The Exorcist
Okay,
is probably one
listen.
of the scariest movies ever.
It's 11:40. The Exorcist run for an hour and 55 minutes. We wrap this up in about 10 minutes. I'm going to go rent that movie. You got to sit there and watch it.
No.
You will never look at life the same fucking way
No.
again.
Nope.
Dude, do you know what?
That movie scarred me.
I
completely forgot about that until
I
you
will
brought that
leave
up.
you behind, Mike. I will hit the road. I
Do
swear.
you know what the scariest movie according to science is?
Do I wanna
Like
know?
scientific, and it's not The Exorcist.
Signs?
Like no.
The Ring.
The Fly.
No, hang on.
Fuck that.
Just looked
That
this one
fucking
up the
bitch
other
gave a
day.
fucking dick
Oh,
to the face.
So
The Fourth Kind.
I
That
just
fucked
saw.
me up.
I just saw
so
this.
I was what?
So let me get to mine before you guys do yours. Okay.
Okay.
So the scariest movie of all time for me, right? You ready?
Am I gonna laugh at you?
Oh, probably.
If you say Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, it's
You wouldn't be scared of that fucking pervert. No. I'll start with my best. The best movie of all time will be Halloween.
Okay.
The very first Halloween.
Very, yeah, hands down.
The budget was $300,000. Top 10 scariest movies of all time. What is it?
Insidious.
Oh,
Sinister. Sinister was number
That
one.
was fucked
Sinister?
up. Sinister?
The first Sinister was fucked up.
Let me see that list.
Sinister.
Okay,
and
so
Insidious.
the
And
ranking.
This is according to science. It has to do with heart rate, things like that when you watch it.
The thing is, in Sinister, man, they had a lot of jump scares.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Sinister?
I've seen bits and pieces of
There
it.
are parts of Sinister that aren't scary, but
Are
they
you
are
playing it or something?
horribly unsettling.
Gene.
Plus, the new story I'm writing is here.
Is the story a good one this time?
I'm gonna write the best book that anybody.
Dude, this movie is
Dude, shut your fucking phone up.
There was one part in Sinister
very
that scared me.
unsettling.
Hit the lock button.
Yeah.
There's parts
So,
of that movie
okay,
that
so
are very
here,
unsettling.
the top 10 scariest movies, scientific, of all time, is Sinister, number 1. Number 2 is Insidious. Number 3 is The Conjuring, which I'm
Yeah.
Scared
I'm
the
on board
balls
with
out
that.
of you.
Yes.
Dude, that scene
Number 4,
scared me to death.
and they're basing this off a heart rate.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I can see
it has
that.
to do with
Yeah.
your
Number
heart rate
4 is, I
rising.
can't even
You're
pronounce
scared.
Huh.
What, It Follows?
No, number
No.
4. Head.
Paranormal activity.
No, that's number 5. Number 4.
Hereditary?
Oh, there it went.
Is it Hereditary?
Hereditary, yeah. Yeah, it is a scary movie. It's
I've
got-
never.
I've never seen. I heard of it.
Hereditary,
There-
yeah.
there-
Okay, so number 4 is Hereditary. Number
creepy.
5, Paranormal Activity. Number 6 is It Follows, which that's a good movie.
Yeah, that's a creepy ass movie.
Number 7 is The Conjuring 2, which that was pretty fucked up. Number 8 is the Dunk.
The Babadook.
The Babadook.
Babadook.
That was actually pretty
The
funny.
I've
Babadook
never
is
heard of
a
that
creepy ass movie.
Yeah.
Number 9 is The Descent, which I didn't. That one didn't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I didn't miss me either.
And
Babadook was
number
a good
10 is The Visit, which The Visit,
Was stupid.
it was definitely not very good at all.
It was pretty
I tell you who has the most.
So,
Messed
my
up.
number 1 scariest movie ever.
Okay.
And this is coming from, I was born in 86 and to now. It's literally right in the middle. You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Scream.
Scream is a good movie.
You know why?
It's a great movie.
Why does that movie scare me the most?
Because
Because it's real.
it was
Real
real.
fucking people.
It's real.
Exactly.
Because
It's not a supernatural monster.
It's not scary, but at the same time, it scares me because there's creepy fucking people out there
That would do that shit.
that would do that shit.
It's not a supernatural monster.
Thank you.
It's not Jason Voorhees. It's
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 not
some dude who's lost his shit.
Fucking shit. It's not one dude,
Multiple.
multiple.
And all four
And it's
of
not-
them.
you guys can tell me I'm fucking stupid
No.
for saying that.
I agree with you.
No,
but
absolutely.
I look real life, and like Michael Myers is my favorite.
Yeah.
I would never put him on a list of anything. Like my favorite movie would be Halloween,
Yeah.
but the scariest movie would be Scream. Because
Mike Myers is the same way as Scream. It's just some dude that's psychologically fucked up.
but at the same
So
time,
really
if I
good.
shoot the motherfucker
But
in
he
the
can't
back
be
with a,
killed.
if I shoot the motherfucker in the back with a buckshot,
Because he had
he's going down.
copycats.
Dude, he's going down. No,
He
there was
had
no
s-
copycats.
He has so many copycats.
There was no copycats in Halloween.
Yes, it was.
No, if you follow the storyline now from John Carpenter
But you-
until this new movie, there's no copycats.
I mean, there's a chance.
Now you go to the storyline back in the day. There might have been. Now it's one guy.
What do you? All right. Before Halloween H2O, the last one before that.
Look what John Carpenter said in his movies.
The-
He said
the-
you
the
go from the
dude-
first movie.
The dude that fucking Jamie Lee Curtis fucking crashed into a fucking tree, and the cops got him. That was a copycat.
No, that was a fucking fire guy that he had his fucking larynx ripped out.
Yeah.
And he had his
Asking for
mask
help.
over.
Yeah, because he ripped his fucking larynx out. Michael Myers literally took his mask off,
Put it on the
dude's
dude.
fucking throat, ripped it out, and then put his mask on so he couldn't talk.
Yeah.
That's why he was reaching for Jamie Lee Curtis when
And
she
he
chopped
just-
his fucking head off.
That's
And he
what-
just all of a sudden got his mask back.
That's what we call a cop out.
Right. It's not a copycat.
It's a cop out.
It's Michael Myers.
Horseshit.
If you follow what he does now, it goes from the first movie to 2018.
Well, you
and
gotta
then
admit
Halloween Kills.
that
That
what
motherfucker had to wear
was
it.
it? Halloween 3, where they
Is
get
That wasn't
horrible.
No.
That wasn't even-
We
that
won't
wasn't-
talk about Halloween 3.
That wasn't even a Halloween movie.
We're not going to talk about Halloween.
No, I agree. It was shit. It was shit.
Halloween 3 does not fucking exist.
Thank you. But no, Scream, and then my favorite would be.
Halloween 3 was supposed to be the beginning of an anthology.
That's what it was supposed to be.
And
And
it failed miserably.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was horrible.
It was shit.
I mean, look what they did in Halloween 2. They went to the hospital, which I thought that was actually a good movie.
Yeah.
But they went so far-fetched at the end, you couldn't pick up from that. Right. So John Carpenter, because he's only done 3 movies now. The first one, 2018, and the one that just came out. And his son is actually the one that did the new movie.
But then years later, we made Jason Goes to Hell.
John Carpenter is such a good director, though.
That was I like
What?
Jason Goes to Hell.
The best.
Jason Goes
I'm
to
sorry.
Hell
The
was
best horror
horrible.
film director, hands down,
Clive
is
Barker.
Wes
Or
Craven.
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven.
And you know one movie series that I've never watched, and you guys can say what you want, but I've never seen Saw.
I love
Dude,
him.
Saul.
Not missing much.
Saul
I
is.
didn't think so.
I love him.
I love him.
All right, to end this,
That is, might be.
I'm not ending it.
That's like
I'm
torture
just-
porn,
What's,
too.
what's our time, Charlie?
We're at hour 12.
No, we're good.
What's the other? You know what? Clive Barker.
Clive Barker.
That yeah.
Or
Hellraiser,
Eli Roth.
dude.
Eli Roth.
Dude, Hostel is fucked.
Hostel is. That scared the shit out of me.
Hostel doesn't scare me. Hostel makes me sick.
it
Yeah.
makes me fucking...
The first one where the little kids
That's
are.
like The Hills Have Eyes. I can't watch that movie.
That's Wes Craven.
I know, but I can't watch that movie. When it gets to a certain scene, I have to turn it off.
I'll tell you what. There was one movie.
I can't stomach it.
There was one movie that I watched
I just,
with.
when you hurt female, and nope.
I watched with some
Turn that
friends.
shit off.
One movie I watched with some friends that I've never had somebody
Here,
tell
I dropped
me
my hat while
to turn a
scratching my
movie
head.
off, except for this one, The Last House on the Left.
Oh, and it's the part. If you probably turned off the same part I did when they
The 13-year-old got raped.
yep
Yeah,
turned it the fuck off.
it was the most graphic
They
depiction
were like,
of rape.
oh well, she got her revenge. Well, I'm not fucking watching
was
it
the
past
most
this fucking girl.
graphic
getting fucking
depiction
raped.
of
Have
rape.
you guys ever seen the movie Hush?
That one is creepy.
The one where he's just some dude, like,
Oh, the
some
guy
stranger.
who. Oh, is it the guy who is blind? He can't see, or is that a different movie?
That's
Don't breathe.
Don't breathe. Yeah.
Don't breathe. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, dude.
Goes to show you how much I really freaking know.
This is
about horror movies.
basically the same movie as
It's-
Strangers, if you ever seen that.
Strangers creeped the fuck out of me.
The Strangers is great. That is a great movie.
Maybe that could totally happen, too.
Absolutely.
And that's what scares me the most is if you look back at these movies, you have to look at the ones that get
Actually happen.
Right.
So, what's your guys' thought on the Blair Witch Project?
That
I
scared the
love
fuck out
that
of me.
fucking movie.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
That movie.
When it first came out, tell me that didn't scare you.
That
That
movie,
scared the shit out of me.
That movie. The movie
Second
itself
one, not so much.
did not scare me. The only part of the movie that scared me, the only part of that
House on the
movie,
Hill.
the only part
That's
of the
another
Blair Witch Project that freaked me out
Was it the basement?
Was
was
when you hear the kids
end
like,
of the movie. When you watch the whole movie, understand the mythology,
Yep.
and the little boy standing in the corner, and you're like, oh fuck.
And then they just, well, we're
Right.
not making this film.
You know
what
the movie.
cre-
You know what's up. You know she puts him in the corner before she kills him, and then it pans over, and the boy standing in the corner, and you're like,
Ah,
shit.
You know what creeped me out the most about that movie was they were in the woods and you heard the kids laughing, and there was
anything that has kids in it, like ghost kids, cut me the fuck out.
The Omen. The Omen.
No, fuck the Omen.
Oh,
I'm done.
the Sixth Sense.
Now, see, that one didn't bother me.
Dude, the Sixth
Pet
Sense.
Cemetery.
How about this? And I
Pet
guarantee.
Cemetery.
No, that
The
one-
Shining.
The Shining was good.
I love The Shining.
How about this one?
Okay.
Oh my god! It just had 13
Shining.
Ghosts.
13 Ghosts. That was
No, I'm not talking about scary. I'm talking about a good fucking horror
It was a
movie.
good one, but it wasn't scary.
Yeah, 13 Ghosts
The
wasn't
Jackal?
scary.
What?
13 Ghosts wasn't scary.
Oh my God.
13 Ghosts
I
was...
didn't say scary. I said a good movie.
You're watching a movie. It's a good movie. It's good actors, and you're going, "Oh, look how fucked up that is." That's their 13 Ghosts.
Yeah.
what was
And,
what was
and-
the other
and
one
new
where the
Scream movie, when it comes out, it better fucking have, what's his name in it? Dude had TV drop on it. From Scream? The one that played Scooby-Doo?
Matthew
Oh,
Lillard?
yes.
He got killed in the first
He
one.
didn't die. If you watch the
No,
movie, they take him out on a stretcher.
If there's anybody who needs to be in the new one, it's fucking Deputy Dewey.
He is in the new one.
Is he really?
Yes, David Arquette is in the new
Look
movie.
at Deputy Dewey.
David Arquette.
you not to bother me while I'm cleaning my room.
That's Deputy Doopy.
I know.
But Courtney Cox is in it. David
Oh
Arquette.
yes.
David Arquette's in it.
Courtney Cox back in the day.
Nev Morgan.
I'm not editing this. So Courtney Cox now?
Nev Campbell was in it.
Yes.
Are you serious?
No
How'd they get Neve
shit.
Campbell back? She said she was done.
She's in it.
God, I thought Nev Campbell was so.
Because if you think
She's
about it, they all...
bankrupt. That's how she
went
got
to-
it.
Dude.
I'll give
She's
you that.
fucking. She's fucking bankrupt, man.
They all went to jail. None of them died. The only ones that really died were...
Her boy, Cindy's boyfriend.
Yeah, well, he didn't die.
Skeet Ulrich.
He was the one, remember he got stabbed? She didn't kill him. Go back and watch the end of that movie.
I'm
because they
gonna
take
have
all
to.
out
I'll
of
see. Now I'm gonna have to go back and watch every single
Oh,
fucking Scream movie.
dude, the movie. This is a good one. That actually was made in the production company.
Just go.
The production
I'm almost
company
there, man.
of the movie actually went to jail.
What?
Cannibal Holocaust. It was made in the 1970s.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, neither.
This movie was made in the 70s.
What the
And
fuck are
this
you watching?
movie was
that
so.
brings me to a movie now. That's fucked. If you guys
This movie was made, and it was a found footage movie, like Blair Witch, about an Amazonian cannibal
Now, count me the
tribe.
fuck out.
Tribe. And
Anything Amazon-wise?
it was so fucked up
Be
that
gone.
it was so messed up when they made it.
Now, tell me how cool this would be. I don't mean to cut you off.
it actually got the FBI in the fucking.
That
actual-
they actually arrested
they
they arrested the director, thinking the people in the movie actually died.
Right.
That's a good film.
There you go.
They
It
made-
scared
they
the
made-
fuck out
They
of
made
people.
another movie after that called Green Inferno.
Yes,
You
they
ever
did.
seen that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The
dude.
Cannibal Holocaust was
I'm gonna have to
the
look that up.
dude most fucked up
So,
movie.
so tell me this: if this wouldn't be cool. So Halloween is Sunday, right?
Correct.
I don't have my kids this weekend. They're with their other parents. We should do a live podcast, put the cameras up, and go through the scariest movies we think. You ever seen Mystery Science Theater 3000?
Oh yeah.
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 I love that shit.
Yeah,
That should be us. We should be the, I can't say it on air, but we should be the people commenting on the movies we're watching.
the hecklers.
Yes, pick 2 movies, like the scariest movies you can ever think of.
We could be like
I would pick The Exorcist.
the 5 Space Ghost that's watching the movie.
Yeah. I would pick The Exorcist because you're not good with scary movies, so
No.
you have no clue.
I'm.
That would be uncharted territory for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I would.
Be a first of many for you. You done the hot stuff.
We could sit here and scare the piss out of you.
Or I could just not show up. I mean, that's an option too.
You wouldn't do that. You ate the fucking.
Dude.
You did the fucking.
I would rather do that than watch any of the movies that you guys just said.
Dude, Cannibal Holocaust.
Really?
That was a
You meant Centipede?
1970s movie.
That
The
movie
Centipede.
sucked.
Oh my god, the Centipede.
That movie was dumb,
Jesus.
dude.
Oh, it's horrible. It's a
Yeah,
terrible.
it's bad.
But the
You know what
concept
show was
of the
good?
movie.
Was The River. Do you guys remember that?
No.
It was a TV show.
Kevin Bacon and
I don't think. No. It was a TV show.
no, I'm thinking The River Wild.
I can't remember if it was. Check that for me.
I'm going.
I don't know if it was ABC or what, but it was called The River. And if I'm not mistaken, dude, the Jurassic Park, Steven Spielberg
Yeah.
produced it, and it was a TV show about the Amazon River. Dude, it was a fucked up.
One season,
Yeah,
8 episodes, ABC Network.
ABC.
6 months after wildlife expert and TV personality Emmett Cole disappears while searching for magic deep in the uncharted Amazon, his emergency beacon starts blinking. Emmett's wife rounds up a team consisting of their son, Lincoln, a crew of old friends to head into the jungle in search of Emmett, agreeing to let the former producer of his show film the expedition in order to fund another expedition.
Yeah.
The truth about his disappearance is out there somewhere and waiting to be discovered.
Who was that? Who was the director? Wasn't it Spielberg?
It doesn't say director.
Dude, it was a good series.
But that movie,
2012 mystery, eight episodes. Like I said, I'm looking. Keep going.
I'm pretty,
dude,
pretty positive it was
that
Spielberg.
movie, Cannibal Holocaust. They had to actually, like the film director and producers had to produce the actors in court to prove they were still alive, to not face charges. To not face charges.
That's fucking crazy, man.
That's some weird shit.
And at the end of the day, they still face charges on obscenity, animal cruelty, and like one other thing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No shit. Like it was a bad
Did
movie.
Spielberg produce or direct it?
I can't remember which one it was.
It was a bad movie. Like it was fucked up.
Damn, dude.
Okay, Steven Spielberg produced it. He did not direct it.
Okay, I know he was involved in it.
Yep.
It was good.
Yeah, he was executive producer. So
Yeah.
Anything Spielberg touches.
And then they did make the Green Inferno, which is like an homage to that movie.
Yeah, dude, that movie's fucked up, baby. I'll never watch it again.
Do you remember, Ty, watching the movie Curse of the Blue Lights?
Mm-hmm.
It was...
Is that a king?
No, it was a horrible B movie that the person that got and made me sit through, and it was fucking horrible. And I don't know if Ty remembered it, but I was like that and the one with Carol Kane, Dial M for Murder. He made
that's
me,
going.
That's
I was like, dude, for real.
That one.
I was like, that was like 2 hours of my life that I wasn't getting back.
One great.
I'm sorry. It did do nothing for me.
One great horror movie that is actually also based on a great, even better short story. 1408.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, Sam Jackson.
Nope, Sam Jackson and John Cusack.
Okay.
Cusack.
Dude,
You know it was a good movie.
Yeah, that was a pretty good mind fuck.
Isn't that based off the
Short story by Stephen King.
Yeah, it's based off a motel in Vegas, actually.
Well, it was
Yeah,
Hotel California.
Right.
And it
That was
is.
the same one. By the
You know
Eagles.
what though? As great as the movie is, it
That was
is
the same
not.
hotel.
And I'm not one of those guys. It's like, dude, the book's better than the movie.
Yeah.
But in this case, it really is. The book is creepy as fuck, and they leave a bunch of shit out.
I like reading though.
Legit scary.
Well, it's like Edgar Allan Poe and some of his stuff. I mean,
Fuck Edgar Allan Poe. Stephen King's way to go, bud.
There is one underrated movie from Stephen King that really no one ever heard.
The Langoliers.
Yeah, The Langoliers.
Yeah.
I was thinking The Mist.
Dude. Oh, The Mist?
The Mist is shit.
I've seen The Mist.
The end of The Mist.
That didn't do anything.
The
Ever
ending
watch
of The
Langoliers?
Mist.
No.
That movie's fucked.
The Langoliers will make you go, I'm never getting on a plane again.
Okay, here's a good one. What's
it's
the
bad.
stupidest horror movie you've ever seen?
You ready? Teeth.
I know you're talking about. That is a dumbass movie.
I
You
know.
see Teeth?
I've never seen Teeth.
Do you know what Teeth is?
A woman with teeth in her vagina. It's horrible.
Oh,
okay.
It's fucking bad. It's
Alright.
Oh,
bad.
Jesus.
It's bad. Look at it this way. Go
A
ahead.
bad one is fucking, it's a B-rated movie.
Those are the best bad ones.
And it's called Poultrygeist.
Poultry guy.
Where you eat this fried
Is that the one
chicken.
where the fucking... Oh, Scotty told me one about a turkey.
It wasn't a turkey, it was fucking lambs.
Was it lambs?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was...
It's where you eat this fucking fried chicken from this place, and when you eat it, it pretty much kills you and brings you back to life.
Oh my God.
Zombie chicken.
Dude,
Zombie chicken.
That's awesome.
the thing, dude, there's a scene in this movie where this dude eats this chicken, dude,
That's such an ignorant
and he
premise.
goes in the bathroom and he fucking shits everywhere, dude, and he dies.
From shitting?
Yeah.
Elvis Presley?
What a way to go.
He died on the shitter.
I mean, the beginning of this movie, dude. There's this.
He did, didn't he?
They just say the beginning of this movie.
One of the
this
pills, he got
dude-
stuffed up and he fucking blew a pipe.
Fucking shit to death.
All right, at the beginning of this movie, there's a dude hiding in the fucking brushes.
You gotta brush up on your horror.
I fucking shit to death.
I was prepared for the chip, or at least I thought I was prepared for the chip and the spicy nuts, but
So
I was not prepared for the horror.
Let's sum
It's
this up.
Halloween, Charlie.
I'm sorry, but
Let's sum this up, bro.
Let me ask you this. Do you know what Halloween's based on?
Shit his ass out.
It's history.
Same thing.
Fucking
A pagan holiday.
a pagan holiday.
It's
yeah.
a pagan holiday, but how many times do they have to move the pagan holiday to get to October 31st?
I don't know.
It's actually, October 31st is actually All Saints Day for angels.
November
based-
1st is All Souls Day. November 2nd is All
It's
Saints
All
Day.
Saints Day.
It is based off Sam Cain.
Sam Hain, yeah.
Well, Sam is it Sam Hain or Sam Cain?
Sam Hain.
No.
Sam Hain.
It's the same.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
it is. I promise
I
you.
watched the whole History Channel
It's
thing on it.
based off of Sam Hain.
Jesus. So pretty much
Gurgle.
the sum up the premise is Ty, Tim, Gene, and myself are fucked in the head. Charlie is
The innocent one out of all of us.
Charlie's
Yeah.
a normal guy
Charlie's a normal human being. We are all just messed up.
who needs to really think about
I'm
how he
a
makes
different
friends.
kind of mentally messed up. I didn't need
After
to see
this episode, he's like, I'm way fucked.
I'm well. I was effed up before I came here. So, and now that I've survived the gauntlet, it's like okay.
My life's good. What's the scariest movie you ever seen? Like you yourself. Like that you watch and you're like,
Like I watched and I just will never watch again.
yeah.
Gremlins.
No, not
I
Gremlins.
love Gremlins.
I love Gremlins too. Don't beat him after midnight.
What happens
Yeah,
if
the
you-
celebration of Sam Hain is from Sunday, October 31st until November 1st.
But what year was that?
Like the 1400s.
Okay, well, this goes back to biblical, to where All Saints Day was supposed to be what me and you were talking about, and they moved it to October 31st.
Look that up.
Because the church moved it numerous times because of everything that was happening. The pumpkin on your front porch, you know what that's supposed to do?
Ward off evil spirits.
Ward off evil spirits. Dude, Halloween is my
That's fine.
favorite
That's fine.
Dude,
time of year.
You know a great
Oh yeah, you're not even looking that shit up, are you, Jamie? Didn't think so.
So let
Well,
Charlie,
yeah,
let
Charlie
Charlie
finish.
finish.
I was going to say my favorite holiday is St. Patrick's Day. So,
of course green beer.
But the
screw the
scariest,
green beer, just beer.
the scariest movie that you have seen.
The scariest movie I've ever seen, and I just refuse to watch ever again, is probably The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
Oh my god, yes.
Fuck that movie. Nah, I ain't watching that anyway.
I don't watch
Jeff Goldblum is amazing.
Yes,
Yeah, Jeff.
That movie,
yes, but no, I would never
I wouldn't
watch
watch
that
another
again.
horror movie after that anyway.
No.
I don't like the uncomfortable stuff. I don't like things that are supposed to make you cringe.
Like Saw.
Like Saw.
No, I won't.
I do like Saw, but like Hostel. Hostel or
See, I'm more of a
What's Hostel?
I'm more of a thriller guy
Hostel?
or a sci-fi guy. I'm not really a
Or-
horror guy.
They go to Europe and
Hostel
they get
is
kidnapped
and
for
fucked
pretty
up.
much like
Like,
slave torture.
No,
Like
fuck
I,
that.
I'm more of a sci-fi or thriller. If it's straight up horror, like it's meant to scare you, the bumps, the jumps, and everything. No, I'm out.
The jump scares.
One
Yeah.
scene from a movie that ruined me, and it was in a horror movie that is so fucking bad. Like it's bad. House of Wax, the remake of it. With
Oh,
Paris Hilton.
With Paris Hilton, is that what you said?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I saw that the other day. I caught the tail end of it. I'm like,
The only movie I like with Paris Hilton in it is
One Night in Paris.
It is such a bad movie. But there's one scene where they got the people these people are kidnapped and they're being held by this guy and they're down underneath these metal grates.
No, I'm not watching that.
They're down underneath these metal
No,
grates.
it was stupid.
And they're
I just don't like that.
They're down there and they're trying to get these people's attention without getting the killer's attention. So they're down there and they're kind of waving and this girl sticks her finger up between the grates,
Cut off.
and he reaches down with a pair of tin snips. Snips her finger. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ! Like that. But I was like, nope, I'm done with this shit.
That House of Wax.
Reach down with
Seriously.
that shit, snip. I was like,
Seriously, the remake of the House of Wax. That was total shit. I mean, I watched it the other day. It's like I came home from work and like the tail end of it,
the only good
like the
scene
last
when
10 minutes of it, where the house is melting because of the fire.
I've never seen it.
You don't want to see it.
The only good scene is when Paris Hilton takes a bolt from the crossbow through the eye. You're like, yes,
Sounds like a
turn
good
this
part to me.
off.
She's done. We're good.
Yeah.
My nurse.
Because she gets it.
She got
Bam!
that.
Through the eye.
There's
It's like,
a good one.
we'll shut that one down.
It's not too scary, but it's pretty fucked up, but it's also somewhat mid-funny, is The Evil Dead.
oh, hell yeah.
The Evil Dead.
Campbell.
The Evil
Bruce
Dead.
Campbell, yes,
Bruce
sir.
Campbell.
Okay.
The guy from what was that detective show that he was on USA?
Don't know. Evil Dead's all I know, bro.
Okay, Bruce Campbell. Oh, yeah. The name sounds familiar.
the spy one.
Burn Notice.
Burn Notice, yeah.
Bruce Campbell is
Yes,
so
Bruce
good.
Campbell was in Burn Notice.
Yes.
Evil Dead, you would love because it's kind of
funny.
scary, but
It's
funny.
so campy.
Yeah.
It's one of the campiest horror movies.
So I was
Have
tell-
you
I was
ever
telling
seen a
Mike
picture
about-
of Bruce Campbell with a chainsaw on the end of his arm?
No.
You're
Look
about,
it up.
you're about to.
There you go. I was telling Mike, like there are movies that are thriller or sci-fi that I am into, and one of them that I was telling him was, you ever heard of a movie called The Cave?
Yes.
And that it's
I've
like
never heard of that.
and a bunch of
This is the one where the girls go down and
no,
like
it's not just girls. It's like a whole expedition team, guys and
Oh,
girls that go
yeah.
come in and they
Did you watch that?
and
Okay.
they mutate into creatures or something.
Was it good?
Yeah, I loved it.
Because
It
from the
ended-
previews I've seen, it was pretty damn
It
good.
ended with such a cliffhanger. I really wish they would have made a sequel.
Okay, so Evil Dead is not where he has a chainsaw on his arm.
Okay.
That's Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
Okay.
So Ty, can you
Okay.
put this picture up
So good.
here?
Do it again.
Can you put the picture up here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Bruce Campbell.
What is it?
The Army of Darkness picture.
Army of Darkness. What's timestamp here?
132.
So at 132, I'll put Army of Darkness right over Mike and Eugene here.
Dude, Evil Dead and Army
Just
of
send me
Darkness
the picture you want me to
is
put in
like
there.
what made Bruce Campbell famous.
Send.
Yeah,
Yes.
take a screenshot of that and I'll put it up.
But yeah, The Cave is one that's like a thriller, mystery kind of.
I just can't believe you've never really watched horror movies.
I'm sorry. I'm not into
Don't
being
be
scared.
sorry. Yeah.
Charlie,
I'm
we're
I'm
not.
into being scared. That's
Oh, I
just-
love it. It's the endorphins and that feeling you get when you. Oh, dude, when I get scared, I fucking love it. Like when we were at the house and that shit happened down the basement. I fucking love it. So we're at Mom's house, right? Mom and Dad's house, and down the basement, and they will deny it. Did you hear? Dad said what Mom said about downstairs when we were fishing. So Mom called Dad, and she was like, "Oh, I hear stuff downstairs." Me and Scotty were instantly like, "Yeah, now you finally fucking hear it." So we were. I don't know if you were there that night or not, but me, Scotty, and Cheyenne's our little brother's fiance. So downstairs in the basement is fucking haunted. 100% pure haunted. We were playing, the hell was it? I was beating the shit out of him with a beanbag. What the fuck are we doing down there?
We
Sounds like Full Metal Jacket.
We take turns beating each other out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Who was it that
beanbag,
had
that's
the nose?
fun.
Was that you or Scotty?
I don't know.
Somebody, we had blood. But anyway, we were down there playing, and we would turn the lights off. It's a new house, it's not haunted. Who gives a shit? I'm hiding underneath the steps, and I hear this old lady literally go, "What are you doing?" And it scared me so much that I took off running, and like this right
Hit
here,
your head on beam.
oh, it knocked me out. I was out. Like the fucking beam. You heard my head go. And I woke up, and they were like, "What happened? What happened?" What the fuck? So since that day on, down in the basement, we were sitting there, and there was glasses on the table because we'd go down there and drink. That's what you do at Mom's house. And there was one glass that went flying, and you heard it go, So we put baby powder on the chairs, like around the chair legs,
Yeah.
to see if they would move or whatnot. Yeah, they fucking moved. Nobody in the house.
There's a candle, you know the candle that had the 3 wicks? They're about this big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had one sitting on the table that was about this high off the ground.
Yeah, that's
And
the
it was
top of the
And
table.
it was sitting right next to the stairway. It moved from the top of the table all the way to the other end and shattered on the ground.
Oh, dude, that fucking house.
That's the only thing that convinced me that
There was something.
something's fucking with us there. You know. Other than that, I didn't see anything.
So, do you
That
know?
place is. I used to sleep in a fucking basement. That was my room. Oh, dude. So my room down the basement, you had this huge basement. I mean, it's 10 times bigger than this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was about, man, it wasn't too much bigger than this.
So my room was here. The bathroom was here. Then the laundry room was here. Dad made a wall all the way across and, box it in and whatnot.
Yeah.
I would literally get up to take a piss, run to the bathroom, pee, sit there for about 5-10 minutes, leave the light on, and then try to get back to my bedroom before the shadow guy would get me. Which shadow guy is just a thing in your head. When you're downstairs, you turn the light off, you run up the fucking steps real quick.
Turn
Turn the other light off, you fucking run, it just behind you.
You're just thinking in your head like, I gotta get to fucking room.
Like the Slender Man.
No, this is nothing like Slender.
Slender Jesus.
This is dude behind you going like this the whole time you're running. Like, hey, I'm right here. It's that feeling.
Oh.
So I would literally just, ugh.
So anyway, I'm sorry, Ty. Not to. So the bridge going in from Newport down like by where the levee is,
Tri-City, the Witch Tree.
the Witch's Tree.
So
Well,
funny. Hold on. Funny thing about
I think
that,
that's gone now.
it
is.
finally got it cut down. Well, the funny thing is, our dad used to go there and shoot trap. Timmy would go with us all the time, and to get to the trap house, you would have to go around the Witch's Tree.
yeah.
So there was
You ever heard of the Witch's Tree?
No.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Rifle Range Road?
Rifle Range Road. Yes.
They paved a road in the. Right,
There was these 3 hills.
They could not cut in the 3 hills where the witches they buried.
Yeah.
So you're going down, and Dad used to jump that shit.
Man, it's fucking Dodge Coronet.
Well, the Dodge Coronet, and then when he had Ralph.
Well, it wasn't it was a Dodge Omni, that's what it was.
Well,
It was a little black car.
I remember when he had Ralph, the Chevy Silverado. So me and Dave and Mike used to work at the trap houses.
Yeah.
We used to load the birds up to shoot. Well, when we leave there, you get a few too many drinks, and then you leave, and then you try to jump the fucking hills. Because they were fucking hills.
So yeah, they were a couple of buddies of mine when I was like a few years out of high school. We went out there one night. It was me, my buddy Tony, who had got arrested. So he's no longer with us. He was driving this like little station wagon thingy. It was me and a couple other guys, and we go and we hit that 3rd hill. His engine cut out, and the smoke was
Dude, it's bad.
puffing out of it. And it
Let's
was
put it this way. They've tried to cut that tree down since... Anytime anybody tried to cut the tree down, something would happen. Either somebody would die, or the equipment would fail, or the chainsaw something would happen.
yeah.
So how they got the tree down, from what I heard, and this might be complete bullshit. Well, they had a D9, the big fucking excavator.
Yeah.
Well, it died. Like they were trying to push the fucking tree down. This is no joke. Dude, this place was creepy.
Yeah.
Well,
Because when you were leaving, it looked like the trees were
we're coming in on you.
coming in on us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was me and then a person that we won't shout out name, and then our buddy Dave. We were driving in one of his cars, and he had a sunroof, and we would look up, and it was just like trees closing in on you.
You
It
ever
was
been down there?
Oh yeah.
it was
Oh,
it
dude.
was messed up.
Well, now it's just a stump because they finally got it cut down. Well, when we were working there, that guy that was trying to cut the tree down, he had a chainsaw trying to cut it down, and it cut his fucking arm off. The blade snapped, and the fucking chain wrapped around his arm and ripped his arm off. Do you not remember that? Oh, dude. There were so many people that tried to cut this tree down. Well, the guy on the D9 died on the 3rd hill coming down because he wanted to get a running start at it to try to hit it to knock it over. Well, the D9 died. So he popped it in neutral and jumped the fuck out. And it finally knocked the tree over. So the story is, you have the 3 witches on Rifle Range Road.
Mhm.
So you have the 3 hills. Well, they were hung on that tree that they literally built the fucking road around because they couldn't cut it down. So you have the 3 hills and then where the witches were. In that tree, I swear to God, you would drive past that thing and it was the scariest fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
That's just like Sleepy Hollow too.
Oh yeah.
If you ever get pulled over on Sleepy Hollow, keep driving. Because that's not a real cop.
But
You've never heard that one either?
I've heard of Sleepy Hollow. Yeah.
Is that Sleepy Hollow where the cop pulls you over and it's not really a cop? That's what, yeah.
so
I'm not saying run from the cops.
no. But so
pull onto the side street before you.
so you know the bridge going over like where the levee is down there going into Covington and Newport.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that next block. If you're going over that next block,
By where the
where you're driving in this big ass house is like right in front of you.
where the hotel was, or not the hotel, but yeah, the motel, Trail Lodge.
It's past Travel Lodge.
To the left or right?
You're going into Covington.
Okay, so it's to the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going into Covington, but me and Ryan were coming from a concert over at the Mad Frog there by Lee's in Covington. And we were coming up home, and it was like around this time. And they had this thing, like this guy standing in the window, in this red fucking room. So I'm half awake, and we're going, and I see this like figure standing in the window. I'm like, I go, Ryan, is somebody standing in the window? And he missed it. So I'm like, dude, go back around.
Good around. Yeah.
So we go by, and it's still standing there. And come to find out, it was just like one of those mannequins, like at Spencer's with the guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was like, that freaked me the fuck out though, because I seriously thought it was a real guy.
Dude, between Dayton, Bellevue, Newport, and Covington, there's so much history on that fucking riverfront.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You don't know what's going on down there. Like that fucking apartment, that's the hauntedest place I've ever been in. And that's even going to Waverly. And because we used to have PIPO, Path Investigation of Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
We used to go out to haunted houses. Dude, I've got full apparitions on video. And that fucking apartment scared me more than anywhere I've ever been.
Because we lived there.
Oh, it was terrible. It was fucking terrible. That's like Robert. You remember fucking big ass Robert? He was scared shitless one night. I think Eugene had actually smacked him in the face one night and told him to calm the fuck down. Hey, did you ever smack Robert in the face, told him to calm down at the old apartment, didn't you?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
It was either you or Darren, one of the two, but it was that fucking place scared shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I got the nuts on me for that. Robert's a big boy.
So
But anyway, so this is after the podcast. We're probably going to wrap it up. Anything else you guys want to hit on before we get out of here, or not get out of here? But
Braves won 2-0.
oh, fuck, dude, I was shocked when fucking Boston lost.
I was
pissed.
I was mad too. I was sad because he was going to wear the jersey and the hat again.
I was with you on that 100%.
I was ready for it. But
Come on, Nessie. She fucking let us down, didn't she?
Yep, Tessie let us down.
No, Nessie.
I gotta tell you,
Tessie.
Tessie.
I know it's.
I'm good with that because I don't think I want the Stros winning our championship.
yeah, fuck
I've heard so much stuff from Astros fan who said, okay, they caught us. We took a year off. We didn't win the following year. But now it's time to get back to it. It's like, no. You guys don't deserve to win for like the next 100 years. Go on a Chicago Cubs kind of drought here, okay?
Or the Reds.
Well, the Reds isn't that long.
Yeah.
It feels like that, but it's not.
1990.
1990. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's long fucking enough, bud.
But it's not. But it's not Chicago Cubs 106 years.
It's not Cleveland Indians either.
It's not 106
it's not the
years,
Cleveland
man.
Indians anymore. It's the Cleveland Guardians.
Guardians, yeah.
Oh,
What the fuck is that shit?
No.
Washington football team?
No.
That's a smack in the face to the fucking Indian community.
Okay.
That's what they had left is the fucking Redskins.
Okay. Here's the deal about the.
Did you hear?
Cleveland,
Do you know about that?
Cleveland Guardians?
Okay, hold on.
I heard about the fucking the Indians to the
Don't
Guardians.
forget it.
I'm trying not to.
No, Washington used to be Washington Redskins.
Right.
Indians.
Yes.
Who cares?
They did.
Well, they got rid of the name Indians, and now it's Washington Football Team. And a bunch of the Indians came out and saying, "You're hurting us.
Yes.
What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Because they thought it was going to hurt the Indian community.
Right.
It doesn't. It actually represents.
It
them.
represents them,
Yeah.
just like the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
And Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves.
The Braves are not backing down. No. Braves won't back down.
No,
They actually have a spine.
I don't think that they will ever back down.
But Cleveland Guardians next season, they're already being sued by a roller derby team in the city of Cleveland.
Yes, are you serious?
Yes, they've already filed suit. So the Cleveland Guardians
who's gonna win that, though?
roller derby team has filed a suit against the Cleveland Indians
Okay.
or the Cleveland Guardians.
Before we
supposedly.
close this out, it's early in the season. We still got 10 weeks left. Who's going to the Super Bowl? Charlie, we'll start with you.
That's big dick.
Oh man.
All right then.
I'm going to go with the odds here, and I'm going to say
You say Kansas City, I'm going to tell you to get the
no,
fuck out of my
no.
house.
Kansas City's gone.
No,
Their magical run is over.
Their magic has faded.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's over. I think whoever ends up winning the AFC North is going to be the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna say-
But you're
Baltimore's-
not telling me who's going to the Super Bowl.
No,
I
I'm
want
say
right now on the after show who's going to be in the Super Bowl. You got one team here and one team here.
Raiders Bucks.
Raiders Bucks for Gene,
Um,
and I'm going to go out on a fucking limb.
Are the Browns still in it?
Oh, the Browns are-
no. Browns are third place in the
They,
AFC North.
they might be in your mind. Go ahead, throw them out there.
I'm going to go
If
with
Mayfield was still playing, I would put the Browns in there because they're
Mayfield may be coming back this year, or
Yeah.
not this year.
This year.
coming
I'm
weeks.
telling you right now, the injury he sustained, it's
I
just like
saw-
J.J. Watt being out.
I
for
saw
the rest of the
something today. Mayfield could be coming back next week.
year. Baker, if you're back, then I might put you in my. That'll go into what I'm saying. But go ahead.
And then I'm going to stick with the AFC North winner, so I'm going to say Baltimore most likely over the Bengals. So it'll be Baltimore versus Tampa Bay.
Mike.
I'm going to say it's going to be a rematch. I'm going to say Green Bay and Cincinnati.
That's a good one. Gene.
Raiders Bucks.
Raiders Bucks. Tim. I know you're not big on sports, but right now it's a fucked up year.
Well, the
Anything can happen.
Anything can
past
happen
2
this
years
year,
has been a fucked up year.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he picked the Raiders, which I'm.
If the Raiders go to the Super Bowl, I will crawl underneath this table.
Dude, I'm down with the fucking Raiders though.
Raiders.
The Raiders.
Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders, baby.
Uh-huh.
Not Oakland. Las Vegas.
Whatever.
Just because I love
Just-
hearing
Just
fucking,
pick
what's
two
his name?
teams. And
Green
we'll-
Bay's still in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
Green Bay's
Boomer
always in
say
it. You
that
got
shit.
fucking
Raiders.
Green Bay's always in it.
Green Bay
Green Bay
always.
is now tied with Arizona for
Just
Green
top-
Bay always loses
Green
in
Bay's
the NFC
Yeah.
Championship.
Any team that
I'll
has
say fucking Green Bay and the Raiders.
Green Bay Raiders. Okay.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Raiders because you already picked that,
Holding on to the edge of my seat, bud.
but I'm taking the Bengals.
No.
Bengals are, you can't take the Bengals Raiders because they're both AFC teams.
You
Oh,
can't.
fuck, that's right. Well, I'll take Green Bay and the Bengals
Green Bay Bengals.
because nobody's beating Rodgers this year.
Hey, dude.
He's on a mission. This is his last year in Green Bay. Whether you like to agree with that or
No,
not,
I think
This
it will
is his
be.
last-
We've already covered that. Yeah, it will be his
this is his
year.
last year in Green Bay,
Yeah.
and he's going to go out on top. Dude, him and Devontae Adams, who you can't stop him.
No, you can't.
Look at our defense. We're 5th in the league,
Yeah.
and they made our fucking second look stupid. And I know Eugene don't like our defense right now.
Dude, I'll go out on a limb and say it's not going to be Rodgers' last year in Green Bay.
No way.
It's
no
Rodgers'
way.
last year in Green Bay.
He's done
Yeah,
Green Bay.
he's-
Everybody wants to say it's not his farewell tour. This is his farewell
I think
tour.
they're going to throw everything plus the kitchen sink plus your kitchen sink plus your mom's kitchen sink.
Let's put it this way: Aaron Rodgers, he came out this year and said there's no amount of money that will make him stay in Green Bay.
The only reason he's decided to go ahead and suit up at training camp for Green Bay is because they didn't get rid of him in time.
Because of two different people, Devontae Adams and
Cobb?
Dude,
Randall Cobb?
that's the only two reasons he's taking Green Bay. That was his stipulation: is you bring these two back, and I'll play for you this year.
so they did.
Yeah,
Yeah. But they only did it for 1 year.
For 1 year.
They didn't sign him for multi-year deals.
he will not be back in Green Bay. You know where I see him going? And this might sound fucking crazy.
Is he going to the AFC?
I see him going to Minnesota. He's going to do the same thing that Favre did, because they're going to give him so much in Minnesota. What's Minnesota doing right now?
As far as I could tell, nothing.
Nothing. I'm telling you. If Rodgers left Green Bay and was like, I'm going free agent.
Dude, it would crack me up if he took the same route as Favre and went to New York.
He would never do it.
Yeah.
No.
That's
The new
The
both
only
the Giants and the
Or the
Jets are
Jets.
dumpster fires.
yeah. He won't. Now, dude, I'm telling you right now, the Giants, they're no team to fuck with. Now, go ahead and look that up.
I'll look at
But dude,
I know
what
that's
kind of a badass are you if you can fix a dumpster fire?
Okay, look at Tom Brady with Tampa Bay. Dumpster fire.
Exactly.
That's the greatest of all time.
So
That's the fucking GOAT.
Rodgers probably thinks,
You gonna argue with me on that?
I can go to New York and win.
Who's better than Tom Brady? Ever.
Right now, nobody.
Ever.
And as it pains me to say,
Ever.
Tom Brady.
I watched him every game
Kurt
this
Warner.
year.
Get the
the
fuck
fuck
out
out.
of here.
Kurt Warner? What the fuck?
Did you smoke something before you come over here and
No.
didn't share with the rest of us?
That was intentional.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go
Okay,
see.
so you said Giants, right?
Yeah,
Okay, the NFC East is a dumpster
it's
fire.
bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
The whole.
Oh,
But-
you know
You
who
got
kept,
Cowboys at 5.
you know who
everybody
kept
else is
beating Tom
gone.
Brady in the Super Bowl? Eli Manning.
Well, Eli
He
Manning.
retired.
I like Eli though. Eli was
Well,
going-
Eli was one of the two kryptonites against Tom Brady.
Yes, he was.
Who's the other one?
Nick Foles.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking these guys.
It's Nick Foles. I could not have answered
I'm
that.
sorry, but
Where's
I knew
Nick
the
Foles
freaking
played
I'm,
this year?
I'm telling you right now, Tom Brady is the GOAT. Who else in history has 600 touchdown passes?
No.
Oh, that's right. Tom fucking Brady.
Where's Nick Foles?
2 and 5.
He's in Chicago.
Giants tied for second.
Oh.
Really?
Look at what their defense ranks.
Oh. Shit.
Sorry.
I'm just saying. I'm going. I don't even know if I'd go Green Bay though. I mean, I'd put San Francisco in there.
Damn, they got.
Well, so let me ask you this.
Could
What
you,
if-
could you
what if-
imagine that this year? You got Cincinnati and San Francisco in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
possible.
I'd,
It's
right now,
possible.
the way,
I'd be
the
so
way-
fucking mad. Oh, I'd be so mad.
Does he have Tourette's?
now, would you really be that mad, or would you be super stoked that the Bengals are in the fucking Super
No,
Bowl?
I'd be angry.
Because you know it's a pipe dream.
Because everybody's going to be
Watch the
asking
fucking
the
Bengals
question:
play this year?
Can lightning strike 3 times?
Dude, I have
And
never
I'd
seen
say,
this team.
God damn it, it can, and I'm mad about it.
It's Cincinnati, yeah.
It's Cincinnati.
New York Giants.
You underestimate our ability to fucking
23rd.
lose.
Yeah. See, last week they were 21st.
They blow their wad before.
I don't think they're going to do it this year.
Green
Well,
Bay's
The
defense
way
is
their
16.
swagger is, dude, I'm telling you.
I don't see San Francisco in the Super Bowl this year.
I don't
I really don't. But I
Well-
do see if Aaron Rodgers doesn't go to Minnesota, I see him in San Francisco.
I don't see him in San Francisco.
No, he doesn't go out west.
No, he won't go.
That
to
would
West.
be awesome.
And if he goes out west, it won't be the NFC. He'll go AFC. He'll go to
NFC.
Denver.
He'll go to Denver.
Yep. That's where he wanted to go. He wanted to go to Denver.
And he that was public.
Yeah.
He came out and said he wanted to go to Denver.
Yes.
I'd kinda-
If he wants to go to Denver, Denver next season will dump whoever they need to in order to get him. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'd like to
Denver.
see him go to Chicago.
Dude, Denver.
To be honest, that's who I was thinking instead of Minnesota was Chicago.
To get
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers, Denver will get rid of their owners.
How's
Get the fuck out of here.
John Elway will sell a kidney.
Dude, that's
John
Tom Brady.
John
They're
Elway will
fucking
sell his
One of the
children.
best teams in the fucking
Please,
league.
come to
Tom
Denver.
Brady's in the Buccaneers.
Yeah, since last year.
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl there.
Yeah.
Welcome to the conversation, Tim.
This is what I'm saying. He does not watch any sports. So Tom
Can I
Brady,
say I blame you?
no, I don't fucking blame him. You don't get fucking let down every fucking season.
Or every night?
Yeah. So Tom Brady left New England to go to Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
So last year,
I thought he left New England to go to fucking Denver.
That was Peyton Manning. He left the
Peyton
Colts,
Manning.
and
so Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay, and he literally said, "I'm getting another ring, baby." He literally won the Super Bowl and took the fucking Super Bowl trophy and went, "Nyeh."
Tossed
On
it
a boat.
from boat to boat.
Boat to boat. He don't give a fuck. Tom
Tom
Brady,
Brady.
dude.
And it's his 7th. Yeah, why would he?
Yeah. I see him going for 10.
Tom Brady's 8-year-old
He's 42 years
daughter
old.
has
Hey.
held the Super Bowl trophy. more
Look at
than
him
most
play now.
people in the world.
He is a better fucking passer now than what is 5 years ago. Tell me he's not. Even out of the pocket.
You know, Tom Brady might.
You're going to argue with me?
no, I'm not arguing.
with you.
I'm intrigued what Gene's gonna say because
Because Eugene's going to be the most intriguing here.
yeah, go ahead, Gene.
Not that I have anything against the person. Tom Brady seems like a great guy.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
He's a great guy, but...
But I just one good time, I want to see him drop back and just get
He did.
like
Did you not watch the preseason game?
helmet
with the Bengals?
fly off.
Did you not
Like-
watch the game against the Eagles in the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah. That was
Because
bad.
that's why he's still a great quarterback, is because he can go back there, drop back, do his taxes, take a nap.
But at the same time, yeah, I understand that.
Eat a spicy chip.
But
Eat
he
a
went,
spicy chip.
He went to fucking Tampa Bay.
Fuck
And-
yourself.
and
They were
just
terrible.
and just
With the same fucking O-line
wait.
from the year previous.
now that I've had 8,000 years, let me look at one of my all-pro receivers.
Who's he have an all-pro receiver down in fucking Tampa Bay the first year he was there?
Wrong.
Mike
That's
Evans.
not a receiver. Mike Evans is fucking...
Awesome. He's great.
He's good if Tom Brady's throwing to him. What do you do before that? Fucking nothing.
So,
Nothing.
I mean, so
You know they say one person don't make the team? If Tom Brady's on that team, he's making that
Yeah.
fucking team.
Yeah. Yeah, because everybody was trying to figure out, okay, who made the Patriots what they are? Was it Tom Brady? Was it Bill Belichick? Obviously, it was
looking
Brady.
like Tom Brady.
It was obviously Brady.
Because even Belichick after that game, he was like, "Nah, fuck you, Tom," then left.
I was about to say when he came back to Foxborough for that game.
Dude, they were cheering him.
Oh, they were. But Belichick, I told you, they are going to meet. Belichick and Tom Brady are going to meet at midfield, and they're going to shake hands. Belichick is going to be like, "Have a good season, see ya," and he did.
Did you see what Tom did after that? After they was like, "Really?"
Is New England still in the picture?
Fuck no.
No, the Patriots are
they're-
gone.
Yeah.
The Bills.
I
are
mean,
the
you
Kings
still
of
have
the
10.
A.
You still have 10 weeks. But
Let me
the
look.
way it looks right now for the Patriots,
Well, Patriots are okay. Patriots are
They're-
somewhat okay.
they're
3 and 4.
3 and
They're
4,
second
right?
in the AFC
Yeah.
East. Yeah, I think it's doable.
I'm telling you right now, if the Bengals stay where they're at, they're going to the Super Bowl. If
Agreed.
Chase does what he does every week, our defense steps up like they have been, which I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm game.
If the
I'm
defense
game.
can stay in the top 10, yes.
Dude, we were 31st in the league last year to fucking 5th.
I know, but I'm saying you still have 10 weeks to go. So if you can stay
Get
in
rid
the
of
top
fucking-
10
get rid
in
of
the
Lou,
next 10 weeks,
Bring in Mike Zimmer,
good.
and that team is undefeated. Tell me I'm wrong.
if you can stay in the top 10 defenses for
Tell me
the
I'm wrong.
next 10 weeks,
You're
you're
not.
good.
Mike Zimmer was
You're
the
golden.
best thing that ever happened in fucking Cincinnati.
And they let him walk.
That's because they wanted to keep Lewis for another 2 years. Which, remember my first podcast I ever did?
Yeah, he didn't do the Bengals any favors.
Fuck Marvin Lewis.
Yeah.
I said the same thing last year with Zach Taylor, but now that I'm seeing what he's letting Burrow do, because Burrow's calling 50% of the calls
yeah,
on the line.
yeah.
That kid.
And especially when you have your old wide receiver from college on the same roster with you. I mean, why not?
You're giving up chump plays to Chase. I understand that. He's the rookie of the week every week. Look what CJ Uzama's done.
Oh, he's great.
Dude,
He's great.
you can't and I hate this. Remember tight end week last week?
Yeah.
Nobody
National
said
tight end.
one fucking thing about CJ.
Nope.
Not one. Now they're talking about bringing in Zach Ertz. Did you see that?
Well, Ertz is in Arizona.
Yep.
Yeah.
Philadelphia traded him to Arizona.
Yeah.
After they lost Thursday Night Football.
This week?
Yeah, Ertz
Last
is-
week.
Last
yeah,
week.
Ertz is in Arizona.
Well, he's not going to Cincinnati then.
No.
No.
Who was?
Not
There was
unless the
somebody
Cardinals
else.
drop him.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
No.
No, because they just lost J.J. Watt to fucking shoulder surgery.
Yeah. You're going to need every guy you need.
Yeah. I'm telling you that I'm high on the Bengals this year.
Oh,
I mean, our schedule looks fucking good. Well, knock on fucking wood, but it looks good from here on out for the Bengals.
I can't get high on him yet. I can't do it.
I think what's happening is exciting. I'll see what happens when we get to closer to the playoff picture.
I mean, seriously, look up our schedule. Because I know we got the Jets next,
I'm the Jamie here.
and then after the Jets we
the
got
bye week.
we got the bye,
Yeah.
and that's what scares me is the fucking bye, because we've always done dog shit after the bye week.
I think after the bye week we have Cleveland here.
I'm not worried about Cleveland.
No, I think they play Cleveland in Cleveland.
No, we play in Cleveland, and then I think it's the fourth game at the end of the season we play Cleveland at home.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I just can't believe we went into Baltimore and did what we did.
What
That is incredible.
what made me?
Because I was expecting a loss.
Yeah.
I was sitting on my couch.
I was waiting
We
for
went
a
into
text from my
halftime
aunt.
up by 3, and I was like,
Okay, so Jets this week.
what makes
Next week is the Browns.
at
Uh,
Cleveland, right?
no, Cincinnati.
Also, we do play them home first. Okay.
what makes me not get too excited about the rest of the season for Cincinnati was years ago when we had probably one of the best teams in the AFC, went 8-0, and then oh look, Andy Dalton breaks his fucking thumb on a half-ass tackle,
I'm not gonna-
and then
Week 10 is the bye. We come back and play the Raiders week 11 in
That's
Las
the Bengals
Vegas.
too.
That's where we're going to lose. Is against, dude, I'm high on the Raiders.
Steelers come to Cincinnati in week 12.
We're going to stomp them.
Chargers come to Cincinnati week 13. 49ers come to Cincinnati week 12
Yeah.
or
Fuck.
week 14. Week 15 we go to Denver.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm scared of Stanford. Man.
16 Baltimore.
How many
comes
times
to
have we
Cincinnati.
beat San Francisco in the history of Cincinnati?
I don't know.
I don't think we ever have.
I think once.
You sure about that?
I'll look it up later. And Ravens come in week 16. January of next year, Chiefs, Cincinnati, week 17. And then they finish the season in Cleveland in week 18.
I mean, on that list, I heard maybe 3 teams that'll beat us.
Yeah.
So we're 5-2 right now. That's what
We'll be 12-5.
12-5, and that's a fucking playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't see. I think Baltimore's going to fall apart after watching that game. Dude, they fell apart in the second fucking quarter.
I apologize.
We're good. We can take this home.
San Francisco leads the all-time series 12-4-0.
There you go.
Alrighty then.
That fucking San Francisco, man. I'm telling you, that's our
Achilles heel there.
that's our Achilles heel.
Our wins came to them in 1974,
And
1999, 2003, and 2015.
I don't even remember them fucking games.
I don't.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Then again, I probably wasn't watching them.
I don't remember.
Between
We would try to forget the bad years.
Between 99 and 74, we lost to them 9 times in a row.
And that, you know, if we didn't have a 17-game year this year, we would not be playing them.
Probably not.
No, we wouldn't.
No, we wouldn't. That, like Mike said, we would not. That was one game. Because if you look at every game that they added, like on the extra one, it's all the Super Bowl teams that played. And then they just took whoever never played and said, nah, fuck you guys. Because if I'm not mistaken, Tampa Bay's playing Green Bay.
Yeah.
New York's playing Indianapolis.
Didn't Tampa Bay already play Green Bay this year?
They did. They're playing twice this year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that'll be his redemption game, and he's going to go off. Because I watch a lot of the Pat McAfee show,
Yeah.
Oh, Pat McAfee.
Oh gosh.
and he's always on there.
Oh yeah.
Dude, those two are like, you can't separate.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh yeah. And AJ Hawk's like, come on. That was somebody that we squandered
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
when he came. But yeah, I'm good to wrap it up.
All right.
I'm good too.
All right. Well, so for the after show, I'm signing out.
This is co-host Tim. May the taste be right.
Co-host Gene.
And as for Mike and I of Drop the Gloves podcast, we'll see you
In the penalty box.
Take it easy, guys.
See, you're fucking horrible,
I know.
dude. They even have a good one,
You got a really good one.
and you just let everybody fucking down. You're not even gonna say
You
anything.
just shit your pants.
Dude,
What? So how come? So
you
how
just
come?
need to think of one, man. Just
Yeah,
think
just-
of one.
How come I feel like I'm picking on your Gene like you guys picked on me when you came over to the show?
because he's fucking hot.
Well, I'll figure it out.
It's all right, buddy. It's all right. It
I'm
happens.
working on it.
All right. Well, guys, as always, stay at the ready for us. Signing out. Thank you.